All right. I'm unmuting you guys now. Hello, y'all. Welcome back to Sailing the Xiinvarian Sea, episode 9. Good to see everyone. As always, I'm your DM, Freya, for this evening. And we'll just go around. Everyone can introduce themselves, who they're playing as. We missed Chanel last week, so we'll start with Chanel.
Yeah, I'm Chanel. I'm playing Callius, the Tiefling Warlock.
Oh, yeah. Ollie.
I'm Ollie. I'm playing Ren, the Triton Druid.
Aberama.
Hey, I'm Aberama Black. I'm playing Ed Boone, Warforged Artificer.
Kiwi.
Name's Kiwi, and I'm playing Tetra, the Human Bard.
Cooties.
Cooties, and I'm playing the Asthma Cleric Lunaris.
Blanky.
Yo, what up? I'm Frankie, and I'm playing Fanrix, the Goblin Rogue.
All right, last but not least.
I'm super casual. I'm playing Sai, the half-elf fighter.
Oh yeah, and we'll just get right back into where we left off. Last we left off, you had just arrived on the small island town of Zathir. You learned of missing townfolk in the west and decided to get some shopping done around the town before heading out to go find them. You visited a general store, procured some goods from multiple members of the party, and then headed to a cobbler in town to get some new shoes, including some for your warforged Ed Boone. You headed over to the Tanner Tannerson himself. Tetra decided to try and procure a longer whip, which he agreed to do for a fairly low price. The group more or less fell in love with the himbo before heading over to the herbalist. You inquired about potions, and she mentioned that she would have one ready tomorrow, but it would be fairly expensive. However, Ren did get some soap, which she promptly gave to Fanrix. Meanwhile, Osai checked in with the tavern, receiving the map from the halfling farmer, and then spoke with the blacksmith, a woman named Calantha, who was interested in bringing the fight to the Black Fog. Sai got his weapon sharpened and met up with the group, who was procuring some peppers for Ren to hopefully start growing. We left off with the girls heading off to sleep in Q&M's tavern, and the rest of the party heading towards the ship to rest. Night before you guys plan to head out, anything that you guys would like to do? Any final things before bed or rest?
Can I just read up on my notes before bed?
Give me a history check.
I am ill-prepared and don't have my dice out. What the heck?
I'm more ill-prepared because I don't know if I have something for you.
Oh gosh, okay.
And in the morning, I'm going to show the group what I've been working on.
Absolutely.
Oh. This is not good. 8 plus 6, 14? No,
Yeah, that is correct.
14? 14.
Sort of going in line with the, you don't learn too much today, but going in line with the last notes that you got about how it's like a light shard looks very much like a fractured gem when looked under like some sort of like magnifying glasses. And the thing that she starts to theorize is just how small a singular light shard is compared to what it was probably before. And she's starting to theorize that it was this very large, not just like a boulder sized, but much, much larger than...
Much larger than a boulder?
Much larger than a boulder. So then she starts talking about how there, like just how many of them there must be out there in the world right now.
Okay.
That's what you get for
That's
today.
all from me.
Yeah. Anything else?
Yes, actually. Are we about to go to bed, right?
Yes.
You think so like I'm a little hungry over here. You think I could are we laying on a wooden floor?
If I remember correctly, the 3 girls went off to the room which they procured for the evening, and you guys were gonna head back to the ship.
Okay. So we're on the ship right now, I guess, right?
Up to you.
Okay. Well, anyways, I would like to look on the floor for like maybe like a couple bugs so I can feed my little rumbly tumbly before bed.
Make a perception check. Yeah.
Because I need a snack, a little midnight snack. 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
You find like a little trail of like a couple ants, but that's really about it.
That's all I need right there. So I look at the ants and I scoop them up with my little nails. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's a good snack, sweetheart. I like that a lot. And I offer some to the rest of the group behind me, maybe whoever I'm with.
Yeah,
y'all want some?
You with Sai and Alias and Edboon. Were you going with them?
I'm dumb. I'm working on my bum.
That's
butt.
right. That's right. Yes.
Would you like some, Sai?
No.
Wait, who else again? I didn't recall the last name.
And Callius.
We like some too, Callius. Come on, horn boy.
I'll decline. It looks like there's only enough for yourself. And
more for me.
I'll sort of just get my sleeping gear and go to the captain's quarters up on the top floor and kind of just hide away from that, but keep the door open.
That's good. Are you eating like the 3 ants that you acquired?
Yes, but I'm like taking my time eating them though. You know what I mean? Like I'm like tasting like the antenna and like the
my god,
the legs and stuff. I'm like, y'all don't know what you're missing out over here. And then after I'm done, I lick my fingers clean. Now it's good snack. Now I'm happy. I'm back to being happy again.
Your slurping noises are really impressive. Like I don't know what else to say. Like I'm just
immersed, man.
Yeah.
I'm immersed right now.
Anything else before we get to the butt working? As you would.
I'm sorry.
I'll do that in the morning.
Okay.
I want everybody to be there.
Without further ado, then you guys head to bed, can take your long rest as you so desire, and wake up. It's the 23rd now, which, if I remember correctly, Sai, unless I'm mistaken, was your wind due on the 23rd or on the 25th? Do you remember? Do you have it written down?
The 25th.
Fuck, okay. I knew it was one of the odd number days, so I thought I would mention it. But
it was close, but thank you.
I think one of the shoes was going to be ready possibly today.
Or
was it?
I wrote that down too.
Who all? Ed Boon was getting shoes. Fanrix was, and Sai, correct?
The shoes were. I think that was for Ed Boon. To get his fast ordered.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is supposed to be due by the 25th or 26th. So
okay.
25th is just a big day for me.
I guess so. What would you guys like to do as the dawn of the 23rd arises?
Oh, I could eat some breakfast, ladies. Is anyone hungry?
I'd love to join you.
Early brunch.
Let's go do it. Maybe we can get some mimosas.
Maybe we could get fed before the guys join us.
Yes, I like that idea. I start getting ready to go out.
So I will definitely shuffle on over to the tavern. Also feeling pretty hungry. Ready to start the day.
Ed Boon would like to go pick their shoes up. Are they done yet?
You head up to the
Oh.
How early in the morning are you going? Or like, are you going at dawn?
Dawn is 6 a.m., right?
Yeah, about, yeah.
No, I don't want to bother them that early. I'll wait a little bit.
Okay. Let me see if I have it written down here. Can't remember if I just told you guys to write it down or I wrote it down myself. It sounds like something I would do, just tell you guys to write it down and then just forget about it, because that would be definitely something I would absolutely do.
Wait, what are you looking for?
To see exactly when what is due. For shoes wise.
I think
Oh.
Ed Boon's was the next day. I'm not too sure about that one, but I
Yeah.
wrote down that size are ready to be picked up either the 25th or the 26th.
Ed Boon was 23rd. Sorry, Ali. Sorry.
No, go ahead. And then Fanrex, their singular shoe was ready by
That's
the
right.
27th, and it required more time because even though it is a singular shoe, it was a high top, pointy toe, purple and blue
That's right.
with like different adornments or something like that. So
Yeah.
that's what I have.
Thank you for remembering that.
Okay, yeah. You guys all meet up in the tavern. Not many people in there. Again, the gunsmith is kind of chilling out there, who has spoke with you multiple times at this point. And then Q and M and probably some like old crotchety, fisherwoman is in there just at the bar. You guys can meet up, pick a table.
Yes, I would.
Oh, go ahead.
What? Nope.
Sure. Okay. I go up to the person at the front counter.
Yeah, you see the halfling man up there. Hey, good morning. How'd you sleep?
Morning. Not bad. How about yourself?
All right.
Do you guys have bagels here?
We could get something similar. We've got muffins today.
I think Tannerson was wanting a bagel.
Oh,
Do you know where I can find one?
Yeah, there's a bakery nearby that you could probably go pick some up at.
Okay. Where is that?
If you see the gunsmith, you're gonna want to go diagonally. Guess it would be, what is it, northwest of that, and you'll find it's just a little like she runs it just out of her own home. Should be able to find it pretty easy. Door should
Thank
be
you.
open if she's baking today.
She only bakes on certain days.
She bakes most days, yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Then I go meet the other peeps at the table.
And then I come up. Ed Boon would like to come right behind Tetra, talk to the same person. Hey, what time that shoe store open? Just asking.
The cobbler's usually open. Usually after breakfast, so should be open in the next hour or so.
No doubt. I go back to the table too.
Sounds good.
Okay, so guys, I was thinking we were talking about our plan with the upcoming pirates.
Mhm.
And I'm wondering, should we even allow them off that ship if we can see their boat coming in advance? If we have them spreading out and stuff, it might be easier if we deal with them while they're on the ship.
That sounds good to
And
me.
maybe talk to them, try to reason with them in the beginning, because I know that violence isn't the first option for most of us. Don't look at me like that, Fanrex. And if they give us a hard time, we deal with them all in one spot, conjoined together. It might be easier for us. But if you guys have any other ideas, I'm all ears.
So
How do you?
So you want to get on our ship and confront them?
No, when they pull up, before they get off their ship, we go up to them before they start going throughout the island and spreading out and terrorizing the villagers. If the villagers
Should we
aren't-
meet them in the water to keep it away from civilians?
How quiet are you
We
being
don't have
right now, by the way?
cannons.
We probably could.
What'd she say?
Quiet. I'm trying to be quiet at least.
Make a
we don't have cannon.
just give me a stealth check.
Wait, did Freya tell us to be quiet?
No,
she's asking if
are
we're
you
quiet.
being quiet? Like at the table.
For everyone who's talking?
I would say just for Tetra, who was leading the conversation.
Okay.
Alright, let's see it.
And 19.
Ooh.
It's pretty good. It's
Sounds
not, it's not a 21 though.
I use luck.
Can you decide luck after you know if you fail or succeed?
Yeah, I'll read it to you.
Okay.
That's an attack roll. When you make an attack roll, ability check or saving throw, you can spend 1 luck point. Additionally, you can choose to spend 1 of your luck points after you roll the die, but before the outcome is determined. So did you just determine the outcome?
Yeah.
And I give, hey Tetra, you need some guidance on how to whisper?
No,
I put my
it's
hand
too
on her
late.
shoulder. I pull my hand back.
Too late.
The gunsmith sort of walks over and kind of just like gives like a tip of he has like a sort of a brimmed hat on right now and just gives like a tip of his cap and then walks out the door.
I get up. I just start to slowly get up. We should deal with that. I didn't like that one bit.
No, I could we do like a, I don't know, can we do like an inside check
Yeah,
on like,
go
like
for
what that
it.
was about? Yeah.
Lunaris, what you think that was about?
Oh fuck! I rolled an 8.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what are we rolling for?
Seems
I'm ready.
If you want to inside check the gunsmith.
I got a 17. I'm also curious about it.
17.
I got an 18.
Velas with a, what was it, 17 and 18? Velas so far has been helpful towards you guys. Somewhat of a shifty individual, but he doesn't seem to have bad intentions.
I turned to Lunaris. He seems shifty, but he doesn't seem to have bad intentions, you know?
I think the gunsmith might know something. We definitely want to consult with him about our plan.
Do you want to approach
Of course.
him?
I mean, we can. We don't have to
We should.
tell him about our plan, but he may have overheard us.
I think we should ask him if he has any better ideas.
Did he already walk out of the?
Oh yeah,
Did he already walk out?
He's walked out by now. Now that you're discussing it, he just tipped his hat towards you guys and walked out of the tavern.
Should we follow him? Should we follow him, y'all?
I think that was
Yeah.
a signal to follow him. Yeah.
Oh shit!
And give me an insight check to see if it was to follow or not.
Oh,
Okay. just sigh.
Sure. Yeah. There are
Ten.
so many hairs.
I rolled
Hard
a
to
10.
tell. Hard to tell.
Fuck.
Damn.
Well, I'm just speculating.
It could have either meant stay here. It could have meant follow. But it didn't seem to have any like malintent behind it.
Okay. Oh
Should-
no, we could do. We could rob him. You know,
I-
see what he has in his pockets.
I'd say only a few of us go, so it doesn't. We don't draw attention.
Alright. While you guys go, I'm
Need
gonna
some
actually
backup?
go to the shoe store.
Sounds good.
Tetra, you should definitely come along. I'll go with you.
I am feeling pretty charismatic today.
I could join you as well.
Alright, me and
Sure.
Callius
Go
are gonna go
with
to the
Ed
shoe.
Boone too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Let's
the-
go.
So,
I'll go
Let's
Ed Boone as
go.
well.
So we have Callius, Lunaris, and Ed Boone heading towards the cobbler, and then the rest of you guys heading after Velos, correct?
I turn to Ren and should we make Fanrex or should we make Z go with the other group?
I was thinking the same thing.
Guys, I think Z wants to come with you. He wants to ask about his shoes as well.
Yeah,
thought-
I do need something
Alright,
for my
Z.
feet.
He needs something for his feet.
Let's
Come
go.
on.
Lunaris like
Shoo.
looks at Ren and Tetra, just like daggers.
Can I
Um,
get on Ed Boone's shoulder?
Yeah.
Are you trying? Are you asking to, or are you just gonna climb up, like without
gonna
saying
jump up?
anything?
I'm gonna climb. I'm gonna climb up. I'm gonna go behind Ed Boone and jump on his back and go, Pink. You don't mind if I sit here, do ya?
I don't mind. I guess.
Thank you. You robo people ain't that bad. I had you all figured out wrong.
Wait, what? Okay. I think you have me confused with the fish.
Oh, we don't want to talk about her now.
Wait, no, Druid. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, but you know, you can smell it from a mile away. Am I right?
Okay, I just walk off. We're going. Sorry, Red. We're going.
All right, we will start with the group going towards the cobblers. So heading back, I wrote down where is it exactly? I think it's behind.
I'm so sorry. Before they go off, can I tell them if we don't come back within an hour to come find us?
Yes,
Or
absolutely.
is it too late?
No, it's not too
Okay.
late.
That's all Tetra says. Okay. Sorry.
But you head over to the cobblers, who is kind of has like you see like walking in, doors wide open. You see the dwarven man that you spoke with before, Timothy, who kind of has these bags under his eyes, appears to have been working through the night on the rush order. Sees you enter. Ed Boon, are you entering alone, or is the rest of you the four of you, also coming in?
That's up to them.
I'll go in as well.
I'll come in, yeah.
I'm gonna be on his shoulder, so.
Got me.
Morning. Just finishing up the final touches. If you want to give me about 15 minutes or so, should have it ready for you. And you see,
Yes.
oh god,
Sorry, go ahead. No, you go ahead. I'm so sorry.
you just see on the workbench that he's working at, these high top suede and crimson like boots that he's got almost prepared for you, and is sort of just like starting to like make basically the lacing for it to like basically get like shoelaces, and is like creating the holes for it right now. Actually, if you would be so kind, would you like to try them out and see if they fit properly? They might be a little stiff at first, but you should be able to.
I look over to Linaris and Callius.
And is this about the right height for high top, were you thinking, or did you want it a little lower? I made them a bit higher just in case you wanted to do any alteration, make them a little lower.
No, they look clean.
Yeah, and they are actually of pretty fine make, actually.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
looks good. I'm just gonna get the lacing done, and then we'll have it to you in 15 minutes. If I remember correctly, this is out of character, you paid 2 gold like up front, and then 2 gold will be due when he's done. But wait for the bit. If there's anything you want to do while waiting, let me know. But otherwise, you wait.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to show Fanrex, Callius, and Lunaris what I've been working on.
Absolutely.
So, since we have 15 minutes to kill, I just wanted to let you guys know, and then as they say that, you just hear like a noise come from their butt. It's just like, urban. And then they're like, what is that? And I say, I've been upgrading rudder. We made some adjustments overnight. And I say, please meet the new and improved rudder, which is now known as the Technological Weaponized Organism Neutralizer, aka TWAN. And then I show them the specs, and I've been able to basically create this vibration core that lets off very, very minimal, almost common-like noises. And then TWAN just goes, wow. Wow. And then it just goes right back into my butt. And then like its little cannon sticks out. Wow. What do you guys think?
What is that?
It's TWAN. TWAN's in my butt.
And was that a language it was speaking?
Oh man.
We're working. We're still working on the voice modules, but it should be good. Urban.
Oh, that's very impressive right there. That's very impressive. Hey man, nice butt, man.
Urban. TWAN says thanks. So it's gonna be kind of like a Groot from the Guardians thing, where I'll understand it, and you guys will eventually. Oh man.
Can I say hi to Tuan? Is it better to get accustomed early? Obviously,
Absolutely.
whatever boundaries you want to set.
Boop. Pops out. He rolls up. Urban.
I'll just sort of like outreach my hand, like I guess like I'm approaching like a bigger animal, like with my hand outreached, very limp, and try to touch it.
All right, and then Tuan just rolls into your hand. Lounge.
I guess like I at this point I'm like a little nervous, and I go to like look at Sai and the storekeep, like just with it in my hand.
Sai's not here. I'm just saying.
Oh, then Lunaris and Fanrix, I'll just look at them like it's like, kind of waiting for it to make any other moves.
I think it likes you.
Juan turns to face them too. Lounge.
Are you saying lounge? This
Yeah.
is what's asking you.
Yeah. Urban lounge.
Urban lounge.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I look
love
forward
it.
to him being able to assist us. Thank you.
Lounge. All right, it retracts back into my butt.
Lunaris just kind of like looks horrified, but is like, "How long have you been working on that?"
Mentally about. I think it was six. I would say about 6 weeks. I've been looking at upgrades, but physically it took me about 6 hours. Wasn't too bad. I just I don't sleep, so I have a lot of time to kind of just do things like this.
Color me impressed.
That what got me.
Ed Boon is very pleased that Lunaris was impressed by Tuan's upgrade, so they just kind of go like they turn to Fanrix. All right. I don't know if that killed 15, but
Yeah, and Timothy sort of looks over to you. All right, Ed Boon, was it?
yeah.
Your shoes are ready. Come test them out. And
Thank you, sir.
puts it down. And I believe the amount we agreed to was 2 gold upon completion.
Yes, and to show my appreciation for having this done in such a hastily manner, and then I would like to just put 4 gold on the table or the counter.
Yeah, and you go, whoa, very generous of you. Thank you so much. And like he reaches out a hand to like shake your arm, and shake. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate your patronage. If there's any alterations you need, please come back and see me. And I'll make any alterations free of charge.
Okay, thank you. I would like to put on the shoes, and then they would just like to walk back towards Callies and Lunaris and follow their lead. I'll just go up to them. I'm all done here.
They will actually head back over with that group, the other group. Heading out, you guys see the gunsmith is heading back towards his shop right now. Are you guys tailing?
Oh yeah.
Are you tailing stealthily?
Yes, because wait, should I do this? It might be unnecessary.
I wouldn't say
it
like
fast?
stealthily, but like just from a
Casually.
distance. Yeah. It's like don't want to look like we're following him.
Super casually.
Give me a
We're super
performance.
casually.
The 4 of you, give me a performance or stealth check, because if you're trying to
Ooh,
play it, if you are
performance.
trying to play it off like you are not following him, give me a performance check. If you're trying to play it off to not be seen, give me a stealth check. So this sounds maybe more like performance to me. So give me a performance check then. You all have to make the
Got a
same
21.
one. If you're all making,
Oh,
if you all have to either make performance or all have to either make stealth, I should specify.
Oh,
that.
I did performance already.
I did performance too.
I got 21.
I got 21.
What the fuck?
I got 2.
It's okay, we'll carry.
What?
But
I
Ren,
do want to
between
say
us-
that this whole time I wanted to be like behind both of them if they were leading it.
Also, it was a nat 20 if that
That does help.
makes it.
That does.
Okay.
That does matter. That changes it, because I would say you would have been spotted with a natural 2, with a decent passive perception. But yeah, you follow. He pulls out some keys, sort of, looks, doesn't like, not like, just kind of like looks around as he like, fumbles with the keys, and then opens his shop, walks in, close the door behind him.
I guess should we ask him if he has any other ideas? How are we going to be nice or are we going to be intimidating? Let's get this.
We should start off casually. No pun intended.
Okay.
Breaking the fourth wall, but
I was like, why would there be a pun? What if we're looking too into this?
We might be, but maybe you can help us.
So if that's the case, then
I am in need of a gun anyways, so
Okay.
we could go in with that first.
And if we do defeat the Black Fog, somebody will be given a gun. So maybe we can peruse. Maybe window shop? Is that a term that is... I'm going to make it a term.
Also, I do want to mention, we never considered if Black Fog might have any spies in this town.
Yeah, because they come here a lot. It's very possible.
Someone could possibly be working on the inside for them.
Did we
should look at his
notice...
hands.
I was going to
sorry,
say,
go
did
ahead.
we notice prior if he had gloves or his bare hands out?
Give me a perception
Ooh,
check.
All of us, or
It depends how I do. I got a 16. Maybe y'all should too.
Go for it. You can all do it.
Let me try to recall.
I got a nat 20.
Wow.
Wow.
Back to back.
Yeah.
Good rolls, man.
Not 20?
I got
Yeah, he has
Oh,
like,
Captain.
he's got like the fingerless gloves on, which based on where the Black Fog ring would be, the ring is usually about here, like on the back. So fingerless gloves cut off at the knuckle, the knuckle right here. So probably would be covered.
Okay, so I'm processing, and now Ren is gonna speak. Now that Ollie's done processing, I think we should inquire about his allegiances in a very
Well,
casual way.
We should find out if there's anything he wants, or I don't think we should like confront him right away.
If we can see how he can help us in any way, determining how he helps us or how much he helps us, or if he doesn't want to help us at all and he's defensive.
Yeah, we should see if he's trying to help at all or not.
But wasn't he the one who offered us a reward?
Yeah,
I
but
think-
if he has
It could be a
so
cover.
limited guns, if he has so limited guns, why would he want to give one up? If he's not on our side, he might know we're screwed.
Well,
I'm-
if the reward for defeating the Black Flag is for him to give us a gun, that would make sense because he'll be able to keep his stock in the future. To find out if he is really affiliated with the Black Fog, excuse me, I said Black Flag prior. To find out if he really is working with the Black Fog, I think we need to take a very careful approach. We may be stepping on an ally's foot if we go into this, but
This might unfortunately have to be a see how the conversation goes and escalate it if it needs to be escalated type of
Yeah.
thing.
okay.
agree.
I'm not the most comfortable with inquiring of allegiances in that case, so would somebody else be willing to lead the conversation, and I'm just here?
Yeah, you could
for
absolutely.
backup?
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
absolutely lead the conversation to us.
So I definitely think you should start.
Yeah.
I am pretty suave with charismatic nature aspects. Not to toot my own horn. So if I need to jump in, I will. Just give me a look. But I definitely think you should start out, especially knowing the black fog and wanting a gun.
Right.
But I am here to back you up 100%.
Every Black Fog is a little different, so I definitely wasn't too social. So I wouldn't. I don't know if he's friend or enemy or neutral.
I guess let's go in and find out.
Okay.
Heading up to the door then of the gunsmith?
Mm-hmm.
Heading up to the door, you go, the door's closed, you go to test the door, it's locked.
Oh.
Is there windows?
Should we knock?
If you guys want to go in a little bit more stealthily, I can investigate, maybe in the form of a rat or so. Find out what's going on inside,
I like that idea.
and
a
then
lot.
report back to you. The only problem is that I would be a rat and therefore very, very vulnerable.
I was like, you could search in. Tetra, you and I, we can just go ahead and knock. Keep him busy with conversation.
Yeah,
If
let's
he
do
answers.
it. I like that idea though.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll
Um,
knock while you do that.
Yes. DM, is there like a back door?
Heading around, there is a back door, yeah.
Okay. How, like, is it a bigger area or is it like smaller? Like, what is the, like, being on the outside of this building, like, what does it look like?
What kind of wood?
No, like, is it like 2 stories? Is there a basement? Is there?
It's not 2 stories. That's easy enough to tell. But give me for basement, give me like an investigation check.
I need Alexier's luck. I got a 9.
9. It's hard to tell from the outside. It's not like present day where, like, you have to have like those windows in basements for like people to escape out of fires. Like, if there is a basement, there are no windows that you would be able to escape out of.
Okay.
But it's definitely possible that there is a basement.
Okay, stinky. I'm going to transform into a rat, but give me a second because I need to do the thing where I find out what rat's got.
Yeah. I assume a smaller rat if you're trying to squeeze under the door, or
Yeah, I'm trying to be very tiny rat. Like,
okay.
the most inconspicuous rat you could think of. Like, that's me. Like, she's so low with everything, that type of rat, but she's also really pretty.
One of those rats, of course.
Inconspicuous, pretty rat.
XDD's wife, yes, of course. Yeah, as you shift, the back door actually looks like it has a larger, like, it's probably about not super big. You might have to squeeze, and I'll probably have you just roll for it straight up, but it's not going to be a high DC. Just to see if you can squeeze through it, because it is still pretty small. So just roll a straight D20 for me.
Okay.
DC is 5.
Channel Alexier.
Just want to roll 5 or higher.
Come on. Casually.
My God.
What did you roll?
That one.
As you start to squeeze under it, you squeeze, and your head gets under, and then you get stuck with like your little rat arms through.
Oh, goodness.
You can see into the shop, and you do see, looking around, there are stairs that go downwards towards a basement. There is nothing on the walls here. There are like racks for where guns would be, completely empty. You do recall, he talked about how they took his stash and then he re-upped his stash and then they took it again. So that lines up, but you do not see him currently. He is not in this main room behind like sort of the counter register area or anything like that. For the time being, you are stuck though, right? Like this.
Can I like spit on myself to add additional lubricant so I can try to get unstuck?
Does anyone know if rats can spit? Can rats spit? I don't know. I'm gonna say
If I'm
rats can
not
spit.
spitting, can I like salivate profusely? I was a fish at one point.
Can rats spit? Let's find out.
Just realized I'm spitting in up the back door.
Resting rat saliva. I'm not reading that. Okay, rats can spit. We're in that part of the internet. No more. Never again.
Just, druid shit.
Hit at me with another d20. I'm gonna say the DC is a little higher this time.
Yeah.
First, it's gonna be I'm only gonna put it at an 8. 8 or higher.
Okay. Can't wait to disappoint everybody.
You could never.
I got a 19. Let's
There
go.
you go. I will ask you though, are you trying to go further in or are you trying to get out?
I'm trying to get further in.
Okay. With a 19, you start like drooling sideways onto yourself and sort of like wiggle backwards a bit and to get like the saliva into the right spot and then just shoot forward and pop out onto the other side.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? You're in the store now.
Can I go to the basement?
Yeah.
Oh wait, can I check if he's in the basement first?
Make a perception
Like-
check, relying on hearing. I don't know if that has anything to do with rats or not. Probably
I have
not.
smell. Can I smell him in the basement?
Sure. Yeah. Did that make it with advantage?
Yes.
Yeah. Make a perception check with advantage.
Okay. Me remembering how to do that right now.
I think if you right click it, it
Jesus.
should.
Okay, I got 11. I
11.
actually had a nat 1 with one of them, so I'm so happy I used advantage.
With an 11, it's tough to smell. The smell of what you would recognize as black powder is quite heavy from the basement and kind of all around, especially being on the floor on these like wooden boards. You do see the little, especially being like so close to the ground, you see those like little specks of black powder kind of, not like poured everywhere, but ever so faintly, ever so sparsely. It's not like they have like a vacuum or something to get it, but ever so faintly. But no, not smelling him over the powerful smell of black powder.
Okay, so for now, I'm gonna choose to like hide in the area that I'm in before like going to the basement and wait for my companions to knock at the door.
How long would you guys have waited?
Me, what do you think, Sai? Like
Like a couple
40
minutes.
seconds? Oh,
Yeah. Like a minute or two. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I think a
so
minute.
I would say at a minute, you would have still been stuck in the back door as they were knocking. And
Okay.
but before you heard the footsteps, you did hear like a voice from downstairs, and you were able to pop in before he started coming up the stairs.
Okay, cool.
And you just hear sort of seeing where you're trying to hide. There's not much in here. It's a pretty small shop actually, but there is like counter. You can hide behind the counter or something like that.
Can I hide under something? Or like behind, like, does he have barrels?
There are barrels, yeah, in here.
I'm gonna hide behind a barrel. Like very
Absolutely. Make a stealth check with advantage because you are so small. You are a rat.
heck yeah, I am. I got a 19.
Oh yeah. Hiding behind easy enough. Still being able to, are you still trying to see him then? Or just
no.
trying to be out of sight?
I'm
Okay.
just trying to be out of sight until like they gather or they get his attention, I should say.
Hiding out of sight, you hear, all of you hear as he shouts out, "Just a moment!" And you sort of hear a thud of something on top of the counter, Ren. And then a couple moments later, you hear a click of him unlocking the door. And then he opens it up, looks out. "We're closed. What can I do for you?" Stands there with the door open.
Yeah, we were just wondering when you were gonna open shop.
He like looks back. Ain't got shit to sell. So
Fair.
never, but I do actually have something for you guys. What I was going to go get. And he walks back to the counter. In this large, small, or I guess small, not large, a small barrel about this big. This is the, besides my personal supplies, it's the only thing of black powder I've got. Thought you might want to blow up a ship.
Oh.
Heard you guys talking about it.
Smart cookie.
Oh,
Sometimes you should trust me, you motherfuckers! You distrustful people, you distrustful players! You distrustful players!
I'm not a rat.
Can we start to walk? The door's like open, right? We're just
Yeah,
standing
he's
outside.
like, he just has it in his hand, he sets it back down. I don't know what the plan is, but yeah, I want to kill some fuckers, so I thought maybe we could plant it on the dock. See what happens. I don't know. You guys have a better plan than I do?
I like you.
we're working on it.
Do you think, how knowledgeable are you on boats or ships?
Not
I
very.
ask But you're knowledgeable on black powder for sure.
Oh yeah.
So just lighting this thing up will be enough to take out a ship?
I imagine if you hit it at the bottom, yeah.
That's what I was thinking. We do have someone who can turn into a fish, so maybe we can go through the bottom.
And at this point, you're
I do
hearing
have
all
a-
of this, by the way, Ren. I would just say, are you remaining here hiding in? And you guys would also be like, where the fuck is Ren Rat at? That was a great rhyme. Not intentional, but
Okay.
what are you doing as of
So-
right now?
I feel like after hearing the conversation, I want to say I just like run out of the shop, like on Tetra.
To me?
Yes, to you.
Like onto you? Like onto Tetra?
Yes, I'm like climbing.
Give me an acrobatics or athletics check as the rat to climb Tetra. Tetra, what's your passive
Do I
perception?
get do I get an advantage because rats are like nimble as heck?
Sure.
Oh shit, let's get it.
It's a 12
Okay.
for my passive perception.
Okay, I'm 13. I got a 13.
You are able to slow, like it's a little slow going just because you're not as used to being a rat. But you are, Tetra, I would say with a 12, you do feel something is crawling up your back right now.
Just grab her and put her up.
Didn't know you had a rat. Okay. That was all. I was just gonna give that to you guys. Did you want me to say anything else?
I
No.
do have one question. We want to ensure the safety of everybody in town. Is there a bell or some sort of communal thing that we can audibly do, or just something of that nature so we can alert the community when these pirates are arriving? Because there's definitely most likely going to be a fight that breaks out, and we want people to be safe.
That's a good one. No, but I bet I bet we could make one pretty quick. I bet if you talked with Calantha, she'd probably forge one real fast.
Oh, you have been most helpful.
Sure.
And where's Calantha?
She's just like she'll probably be at the tavern, or she might be at her house right now. Yeah, I mean, she's usually not at the smithy these days, so she's probably either at her house, the tavern, or I don't know. She's probably with her wife. I don't know.
Fantastic. All right, so we'll just come find you when it's time. Should that be the best course of action?
Oh, I'll be ready. I still have a couple, like I said, I have a couple guns that I'll be using to fight, so I'll be with you on the day. But I like the idea for a bell. We'll get one set up. Do you have any idea where you want it to be set up?
Do you have a church of any sort somewhere not on the coast?
I mean, mostly our gathering places, we don't really have like temples or anything. Most people, if there's like a temple service, honestly, they just gather at the inn and do like a little community thing on, well, what day is that? Now I can't remember it. It's in my calendar. On, Labele? Fuck, how do you say that? How do I say my own name? Which you would know is the 6th day of the week, the last day of the week. Oh, Labales, there we go.
Oh, maybe some sort of school, community center, anything that you have. Maybe even just the main plaza. I don't know, something where people will not miss it.
I think outside the inn would do just fine.
Sounds good to me.
There's always
Then we
people
can ring
coming and
it
going.
when we leave, then. Okay.
Yeah.
This has been most helpful.
Sure. Do you want to take the keg or?
Oh
So-
yeah, absolutely.
It's about
The rat nods.
and it's a little heavy, so yeah, we might want to get it set up. Because between you and me, don't think you want that on your ship unless you have it in the hold. Don't think you want that in the tavern either. That thing sparks.
Where should
We'll probably
Big fire.
we'll probably leave it
Big
with
fire.
you then, and when we figure out what to do with it, we'll come back for it.
Okay.
Maybe give us a few hours.
Sounds
at
good.
least.
I'll keep behind the counter. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, just keep me in the loop. I want to know what the plans are.
Also, you say you had a few guns to fight with. You have any to spare? One that I could possibly borrow?
Borrow? Give me a persuasion check.
He's our best fighter.
The rat squeaks.
Can I give him like bardic with that or advantage with that?
You can choose one or the other.
I would love to give him advantage.
Oh, I already rolled. Do I just roll again?
Yeah. Just roll one more time, and then
Okay.
just tell me whatever the higher of the two is.
The rat continues to squeak.
Shit. 9.
9.
9 is the highest.
Kind of gives you a look up and down. I'll give you a sidearm. That work?
Okay. Yeah. Anything.
No,
Anything is great.
don't have too many bullets left, and he give me a sec. And he runs downstairs real fast, leaving you guys in the store. Anything that you guys are snooping around in? Well, because I know you
I look
guys.
outside. I'm like, what the fuck?
I know.
The rat also squeaks to that, but like a very like what the fuck squeak. She's like squeak, squeak, squeak.
She's so beautiful.
But no snooping for me.
Okay. The
Look
four of you from before we get to that roll Tetra, the four of you who are at the cobblers, where are you guys heading back to? Or were you guys trying to head towards the gunsmith to meet them, or were you guys just gonna wait at the inn?
Yeah. I have to do. How long has it been in game time?
Between going there, waiting 15 minutes, getting shoes, coming back, it's probably been like 30, 40 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I turn to the group and I look at them. Hey, I know she's kind of a potty animal, but that one potty animal, Tetra girl, says we should go find them if they, we didn't see with them in like, 40 minutes to an hour. So I think we should go find them, man. You never know what they're up to. They might be dead. I'm just kidding. They might not be dead, but I know that side guy might be dead. I mean, I don't know. So I would suggest we go. Find the group as companions and adventurers.
I'm with you, Fenrix. It hasn't been an hour, but we don't know where they'd be, so other than the blacksmith, so let's go.
Wait, how long did Freya say it's been? 20 minutes?
30 to 40. About 30-40 minutes, yeah. By the time that you guys are like out of the cobblers. Heading back over towards the gunsmith, correct?
Is that where the group's at?
That is where you were told to meet, if that is correct, Tetra. You're heading over there. You see the door open, and can walk right in if you so desire.
Okay. Well, I turn to Ed Boone. What do you think about this, man?
Herbert, I'm ready.
All right, and mage girl over there. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Lunaris looks over her shoulders. Is like,
yeah, you with us or against us?
it's a cleric, first of all, and secondly, yeah. She like knocks on the door frame, like very lightly before speaking.
Yeah.
All right, well then,
you see behind you guys the rest of your party, your family roll up.
And I climb on Lunaris.
what the what?
Are you trying to jump over from like one shoulder to another, or
That sounds really cool. Do you think that's cool? I think that's pretty cool.
make an acrobatics check for me, Lunar, or an athletics? Lunaris, give me an insight check, because there's a rat that's jumping at you, and you've never seen this rat before.
but she's like
Is the rat
bluish
blue?
with-
Okay, if the rat's
Well,
blue,
she's
give
kind of
me
bluish.
an insight check at advantage then.
Okay.
She's a pretty rat. I feel like Lunaris has
21.
like
21. Fuck, you guys actually have rolled so many 21s.
not me.
21. I rolled.
21.
Yeah, you're able. Yeah, that's definitely a Ren. And what'd you roll, Ren, on the acrobatics or athletics check?
I rolled a 16.
Oh yeah, you're able to jump over to the. Are you allowing Ren to jump on your shoulder now that you recognize it's Ren?
Yeah.
Ren jumps over onto your shoulder and lands.
And Lunaris kind of like pets her, like little head between her ears.
If only rats could purr.
I
But
squeak.
I squeak.
I squeak in pleasure. I'm like, squeak.
Ed Boone.
Cool. Okay.
looking. Tetra, are we still looking around? Just try to see if there's anything. Give me an investigation
Yeah.
check.
Okay, my cat is going to try to get this.
Menace. I think. Would you roll?
Did your cat mute
Yeah,
your
I think your
mic?
cat might have. I think Link might have muted you.
It is not a good roll. It is a perception 4.
Investigation.
Stop it. Oh,
3.
can he stop? 6. It's a 6.
Okay,
now.
6. You don't see anything really of note. Those barrels that Ren was hiding behind are actually empty. There was, or not fully empty, there's trace amounts of black powder that was like in there, but it looks like either they were emptied or taken, most of the has either been taken out or.
Is there a trail on the leading out of the door by chance?
With a 6 investigation, hard to tell.
Fair.
But you guys wait for a moment, and up comes from below. You see the half-elf man Violas. Let me look at the guns that he's got, because I have the list of guns that he has. Okay. He comes up with a small gun that is actually quite small for your hand. And hands it over to you, and it's got 7 bullets with it. It's a palm pistol. And he shows you kind of how to operate it. You do expect it back. If it busts...
Of course.
And he... Hello, Siri. And he hands you these tools. You ever fixed a gun before?
No, I'm still pretty new to it.
And he hands you, what are the tools for it again? Why can't I remember it? Tinker's tools? Tinker's tools? He hands you some Tinker's tools. It's more or less how you fix it most of the time, to unjam it. And he kind of runs you through it for a few minutes, but you can get a palm pistol and 7 bullets into your inventory. It should be on D&D Beyond. If not, I can add it for you.
Oh.
Also, Fanrix, I'm seeing you never leveled your character. Everyone hit level 4 today. For today. You could do that right now, if you so desire.
I don't want to disrupt the flow right now. We're kind of flowing here.
Okay.
Someone didn't do their homework.
Oh my
I was
god.
about to type that.
He's fucking.
Yeah.
See palm pistol Exandria?
Yep, that's the one. You can add that. So if you roll, so it has to be reloaded after every shot. And then if you
Reloaded
roll
after,
a natural 1, it misfires, so you have to fix it.
Okay.
You can add that, and then you can add palm pistol bullets at 7 of them.
7. Okay.
How many you got right now? Yeah, I wish my stock was a bit higher, but kind of what we got right now.
No, this is great. Thank you.
I can walk. And he kind of like looks up now. Finally, like, oh shit! Welcome in, everyone. You guys still want to keep the keg here, or?
I think we need to discuss what to do with it first. So it might be best, as of right now.
We'll come back for it later.
Yeah.
Okay.
The rat's nodding.
I expect that back when it's done. And maybe if that's the one you choose, awesome. If not, we could discuss payment if the Black Fog is dealt with.
Sounds good.
Do you want to do you want me to
Thank
take
you
you
for
to?
your help.
Of course. Do you want me to take you over to? Were you going to check the tavern for Calantha or go towards her house? Start buying the
What do you think
blacksmith. I mean, she's usually at home in the morning.
Yeah, I was
Probably
like,
home.
I don't think I remember you mentioning her being at the tavern, so I check her home.
Or tavern inn, same thing.
Oh.
Yeah. It's right behind the blacksmith. Can't miss it.
Well, thank you so much for everything.
Of course.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, just I'll be. Oh, and make sure you talk about. I like that bell idea. I think that was a good one. Yeah. I'll either be here or at the inn basically every day. So
Perfect.
I sleep downstairs. So come find me if you need me.
You need company down there?
He kind of like. You can see his
No.
his tan face kind of like blush a little. I don't know what to say. That one I was not expecting. Give me a few drinks, maybe.
I can give you a few drinks and maybe a little more, but let's sometimes get to know each other. I wink at him.
Catch you at the inn then. And he kind of smirks and grabs the keg. Catch y'all later. Puts the keg on his shoulder and starts walking down the stairs.
My God, Fanrex. We need
Close
to
the
leave.
door behind you! As he shouts up to you guys.
I want to say the rat hides her face.
Lunaris kneels down to like hold out her hand for a little high five for Fanrex.
All right, guys. Next stop, we are headed towards Calantha so they can forge a bell for us. But this kind gentleman's going to provide us powder to initiate our plan.
I want to turn back into like the fish girl, but like out of the ways enough that like nobody sees me. Besides the group, I'm okay if they see me transform. Whatever, they've seen worse. I'm basically always naked when I'm an animal. So.
What the fuck?
Your clothes transform with you.
Wait, so I was a rat wearing clothes?
No, they just transform. You don't have to
Okay.
take your clothes off first.
Okay,
They transform with
I knew
you,
that.
just not as
Okay, I knew that. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn back into Ren. So after doing that, Ren's gonna go to Tetra. I was like, okay, so I feel like we did investigate him a little bit more than we needed to, and that was something that I was a little scared of, like maybe looking too into that. But I think this is an amazing asset for us because we could definitely have a plan where we board their ship before they even get onto the island if it comes to that. And as you already mentioned, I have the capability of transforming, but I also just swim really fast in my normal state, so we could probably just drag it over. But a great asset that we have currently as well is our own rowboat, so we could take the rest of the crew with us, so we could just get on the ship if we need to and blow it up if we have to. But besides that, yes, with the rowboat, so we can all board the ship if we want to, and maybe steal their supplies.
Oh, you had me at stealing,
Yeah.
sweetheart.
Like, I don't see the issue with taking from those who have taken.
I love that. Steal, blow it up, save the town.
It sounds pretty on course with some hero talk, but we do get our hands dirty. Have we forgotten about the missing people? We were supposed to do that first thing in the morning.
That's what we're gonna do today.
I do think I need to go get my whip, though.
Oh yeah, that is important. Didn't you have to make a stop at the bakery?
I might just pay him the freaking silver or tell him I'll give him a bagel after. I think he'll be fine.
Okay. And about the bell plan, do you want to split up to address these, or do you want to stay together?
I mean, I trust you guys if you want me to go grab the whip real fast and meet you guys at her place. I'm sure it's not too far, unless you... Is that okay?
I've talked to Calantha before. I don't mind inquiring about the bell.
Okay. Awesome.
I would love to join you all to gather your whip. I enjoyed my time at Tannerson's prior.
Sounds good. He
I'll
was
tag along as
entertaining.
well.
I'm entrusting you with this side.
Yeah, of course. You
Make him
have
proud,
fun.
Captain.
Have fun getting your whip.
Should we meet at the inn afterwards?
Would you
Sure.
rather just meet at the ship? Because we were supposed to take the ship to sail along the island.
Yes. Let's do that.
Sounds good.
Okay. So we've got the girls heading to Tannerson's cannery, and the boys and Ed Boone heading to the Calantha's home, correct? We'll start with the group
Yeah.
heading to Calantha. Behind, because it is right behind the blacksmith, which is only a couple shops over. Head over there, and it is this nice, albeit a bit quaint of a house, as most houses are here. One story, probably only a few rooms, maybe 3 at most. The door is closed. I mean, it is a house. With this like a small sort of walkway going up, and then a couple stairs, and then like a very small patio with a couple chairs on there. What would you like to do?
I'll go up and knock on her door. But before doing so, I turn over to Fanrex and Ed Boon. Don't say anything stupid. Keep your mouth shut.
No promises.
Knock-
Callius,
Oop.
keep them in check.
I'll do my best.
I would like to roll for when have I ever said anything stupid?
Don't have to roll for that.
I'm just joking.
That's a freebie.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
You go up and knock on the door. It's quiet for a
Right
moment.
as Sai knocks. Oh, sorry.
Nope.
Fuck.
Nope, go for it. No, please jump in whenever you like.
Who knocked?
Sai, correct?
Yeah, I know.
So right as Sai knocks, I would like, wait. Let me know when the door is opening.
Yeah, it takes about 30-ish seconds before the door opens, and you see a woman that you actually haven't seen. She has dark skin with the locks down to about her shoulder length, and is just sort of in like this very casual, probably like morning, probably just got up not very long ago, sort of like sleep attire, like pajamas basically. Just has like pants and like a sleeping shirt on. Good morning. Can I help you?
Hey,
Morning.
Sai, I noticed you didn't compliment my shoes. I turn to Sai.
Gotta say under my
Can
breath
I
towards
help
Ed, but
you?
not right now, Ed. Hi, morning. I was wondering.
They're
this
crimson
col-
platformers.
Do you have a robot that can talk? Is that what I'm seeing right now? That is so cool.
Please don't mind him. I was wondering if Calantha is here.
Wow.
Does Calantha live here?
Yes. Yeah. Who are you? So I can.
We're mercenaries here to help out with your black fog problem. I have to ask Calantha a question.
Yeah. And your name?
Sai.
Hi. Maria. I'll go. Can you wait here for a moment? And she like doesn't like slam. She like gently kind of closes the door for a second, and leaves you to whatever that conversation was. But as you guys were waiting, what would you like to do?
Sai just looks at Ed.
Wait, what did you say? It cut out, I think.
Oh, I was like, Sai just looks at Ed,
Oh, okay.
just like, just
Are we
just kind
currently?
of gives him a darting glare.
My fault. My fault.
Are we still outside in the front door right now?
Yeah, you're like on the patio right now, I
Yeah.
would say, unless you wanted to be like down. It's like 2-3 steps that go up, and then it's like a patio with a couple chairs on it, and then like under an overhang, if you will, of the roof. But about a minute passes.
Or we're stepping into this house.
No, they're currently going to get Calantha. So the door is like basically she closed the door and is going to get Calantha right now.
Ah.
The door reopens.
Okay, Sai, what do you think of my shoes?
I will tear your new shoes apart.
All right. Yep.
The door opens and you see Calantha, who is in like like a tank top and like kind of like shortest shorts. Opens up with the woman behind her. Looks out past you, Sai. What's up? What can I do for you?
Yeah, we were wondering if you can make us something to aid us in the raid.
Yeah. I'm just having breakfast right now. Give me like 30.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, it's all
but
good.
we could definitely come back later.
I'll meet you at the smithy in 30. How about that?
Sounds good.
What you eating there?
Kind of like
We're
looks,
leaving.
looks. and the woman behind's like, nice to meet you. And they slowly just like kind of like close the door. But 30 minutes at the smithy is what you were given. Towards the other group now. Heading to the tannery. You guys head a bit south. If I remember correctly, it was closer towards the, or a little bit southwest of the inn, if I remember correctly. Heading up, you see the door is open, ajar right now. Heading in?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, heading on in. You hear someone, like the bell kind of rings as, I guess it wouldn't ring because the door's already fucking open. That doesn't make any sense. But he hears like your footsteps. Yo! I'll be right there. Give me 1 second.
Take your time, Tanner.
Oh shit! Yo, do you get some bagels?
No, not yet. They were not open yet. However, I will get you some later today or tomorrow. Right after we go save some people.
And you see he like comes back around. Dude, this is the longest whip I've ever made in my life. It's so cool.
Did you have fun doing it?
Yeah. Oh shit, I should probably go get it. And he runs back around and grabs this whip and like comes back out. Dude. Isn't this sick? And you see
How is it sick for you?
This whip. How did you want the pommel to be exactly?
I want it to be plated in gold.
So, I'm still working on the pommel right now. Because I needed to go find some gold. But I was like, really, like, it's so cool though, right?
Does it look cool, DM?
I mean, it looks like a whip that is very long and probably will function. The pommel is not done yet. So if you're looking for coolness on that, it's probably not there yet.
Can I go test this whip out on our journey right now and then come back when I have the bagel so you can do the gold plating?
Whoa. You're giving me a break? Dude, that's so
yes,
cool.
I'm giving a break.
Yeah, wait, I got like some training dummies out back. You want to try it out?
Yes, I do.
Yo, hell yeah. I go and like punch these when I'm fucking frustrated. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
What a constructive and productive way to get out your anger.
Yeah, it's not cool to like be mean to others.
I agree with that so fully.
So if you look at it and you like, Dad, you're such an asshole, and then you punch it.
Is your dad an asshole, Tanner?
Oh. It's too early to have these thoughts, man.
You can think about it and I'll come back and you can give me an answer.
Yeah. He takes like a seat on the counter. I think I have some unresolved issues, man. Oh yeah, the dummies. Yeah, okay, let's get it. And he like walks out and around the. Okay, so basically it's in my backyard, which is basically just behind this place. This is my house, actually. And he like walks out behind here, and you go back and you see that there are some like hay straw dummies, basically, that are set up and have, you know, sort of like a wooden frame with like straw kind of attached to them. That's the one I use for my dad. And that's the one I use for like everybody else. But go ahead, test it out.
Sounds good. I take the whip.
Which one do you prefer, the father one or everybody else for the best results?
Oh, that one? I mean, I would kind of never use that one, so probably that one.
I'm guessing the father one.
No, I use that one all the time. I punch the shit out of that.
I'm laughing. Ren is not. Ren's very serious right now.
Okay,
Go
yeah.
on, Tetra.
Go ahead. You can like it should have like so much more reach. It might be a little unwieldy at first, but I bet you can do it.
I bet I can too, Tanner. Thank you.
So you're gonna make a attack with your whip. It has an extra 5 feet range, but it has a -1 to attack rolls, not to damage rolls, just to attack rolls. But as
I gotcha.
instead of a 10 feet reach, it has a 15-foot reach. I think it's
So +3 instead of 4.
yes. I can add it as a custom item if you want, or you can save me some trouble. I don't know. Just tell me which
yeah.
whip you're using.
I just got a 22.
22. Yeah, you whip the top of like the straw head off and like slice, and you hear that. And all the way from over at Calantha's house, you hear the sound of this like crack of a whip. As the whip you see just slices basically the head off. That was freaking gnarly, man.
Oh, Tanner, this is awesome.
Dude, I'm glad you like it. Just wait till I get the plating done.
I cannot wait. So we have an expedition to do. I will come back later today. What time do you close?
I don't know.
Whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, kinda.
Sounds good to me.
I mean, if there's bagels involved, I'm gonna go get a bagel. Yo, catch you later. He just fucking walks off.
Goodbye, Tanner.
Leaves the door open to his shop and everything, just walks away.
We should probably
Should
close the
we
door.
try to persuade this kid to join our crew?
Is that an option?
We can make it an option.
I like the way you think. I would love to.
I'd
He
like
can
to
work
see
on
him in
leather really
action.
well. I don't know if he has much action. He might be more
Give me an insight check.
He
worked in leather.
he did say that he practices on those dummies a lot.
With bare hands.
You're right.
With bare
He
hands.
might be able to throw down.
With bare hands.
Who's
We
inside?
can give.
checking?
You.
And
or
imagine
someone,
if we
one
gave
of
him
you.
daggers. He might be able to do a lot more.
I would keep him around just for his personality.
Oh.
14.
What was it? Sorry.
14.
14? I mean, he's jacked.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's a himbo. Of course he's jacked. That's like,
Oh shit.
it's a requirement.
Oh shit.
isn't
No,
it?
I really want him on the ship now. I mean, I didn't say that.
I think we can do it. Let's think about how we want to approach this, and when we come back.
You can pitch it to the boys.
Yeah, we should definitely.
But they cannot come with us; they will ruin it. And when I say
Agreed.
they, I mean Ed Boon and Fanrex.
Agreed.
Or maybe he'll like that. Oh, wait, I don't want to find out now. Let's go meet back. We'll talk about this.
On the ship.
Heading
On
back
the
to the
ship.
ship, you have your whip. You could add it as a custom item, and I can edit it for you later, Tetra. I just forgot to make it.
Yeah.
This week.
You're fine. Very good.
But yeah, it just has -1 to attack rolls, 15-foot reach.
Beautiful.
That is the only change. Just because it is harder to use because it is so long.
Yeah. Okay.
Heading back over to the ship, you guys meet up. The Calantha crew, if you will, is there first as it was closer by. But it's still around breakfast time. Guys haven't had food yet, if I recall. You kind of went to the tavern, met up, and then didn't get anything to eat. What's the plan, gamers?
Tetra, check out my shoes. I want to show Tetra my new
Are
shoes.
those suede?
Oh shit!
Is everything okay?
What's Zodine doing?
I think did you drop something?
No, I opened this beer and it shot out.
I knew something like that. I thought it was like you spilled beer.
Are they suede? Freya, are they?
They are. That is what you requested, and that is what you got. You got
Yes,
crimson
yes.
suede.
Okay, yes, they are. Thank you for noticing.
Oh my gosh, gorgeous.
Lunar said
What?
that. she gestures to
Come
Ed
again?
Boon and then to Tetra, and is like, "Have you shown them your upgrades?"
Ah, yes.
What's
I
going
turn
on?
around, raise a thigh, and I just show Ren and Tetra. I upgraded rudder. Meet the new and improved technological weapon, eyes, organism neutralizer, aka Twan. Wow.
Is it speaking?
So pretty much what I've done here is, and then just ad lib some science talk, Ollie. I don't know. I've created shit, man. Yes. Yes. TLDR. And then I just kind of like show them the new like paint job on Twan, and it's just kind of rolling around.
Amazing.
The new upgrade should help us in the battles to come. Lounge.
What
So
a
long as it can hold
peculiar
its own.
form of speech.
Lounge. We're working on increasing the vocabulary range of the canon.
Okay.
And that's pretty much what I've been up to. What have you guys been up to?
Wait, this is really impressive. You did this all last night?
Yes, okay, thank you for asking. I did.
Okay.
I've been working on it for a little bit, and I really put boots to the ground last night while you guys were all sleeping and enjoying your rest. I had nothing else to do.
Well, I'm happy to see you use your time so productively. This is quite impressive.
Yeah. Do you want to see Twan do a backflip?
I would love
Yes.
to see Twan do a
Yes,
backflip.
yes.
Okay, go ahead, Twan. Twan rolls out and just jumps in the air and like just does a spin.
Like a roll flip.
What?
A roll flip.
Wow.
A roll flip. Mm-hmm.
Great
It's quite
job.
impressive.
Lunaris is just watching Sai during this whole thing. His reaction.
What does Sai look like while watching Twan do this? Sai?
So long as it can hold its own in the fight.
Oh, Twan will do more than hold its own. I've upgraded their healing capabilities as well.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that. That takes a bit of weight off my back.
Does it have hands? Does Twan have hands?
No, it's just a ball. No, it's
Just a ball? Oh.
It is just
Are
a
you
ball
saying-
with a little like cannon, like a flamethrower sticking out.
So when it does the flip, it like just like spins? Okay.
Yeah, it just bounced in the air and spun,
Okay.
and it just went lounge.
Well, I can't wait to see him in action.
And where do you store him?
Just right up my butt.
You know,
Don't worry,
a lot of
I have no nerves in any cavities of my body.
good to know. Are we continuing to meet on are we on the ship right now?
I thought we were in the inn.
I think you guys are at the ship right now.
Never met the ship.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you guys bring that cake? Oh wait, I wouldn't know that. Fuck, my fault. Hey, what have you guys been up to?
Well, we
We
just
d-
came from. Go ahead, Tetra. Excuse me.
Did you say cake?
What are you asking me? I said keg, but I didn't.
Oh,
my kid
keg.
doesn't know that.
I also heard cake, to
well,
be fair.
We just met with Tanner Tannerson.
The
He's
bagel
doing well
guy?
as always. The bagel guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna try out this new whip. I do think we should talk about the barrel though. Where the fuck would we put it while we wait?
Is there a safe place to store any type of? I wouldn't have this knowledge, unfortunately. It's not my forte.
And it's heavy.
Who has been on a ship before here? You guys can make
Me.
intelligence checks for me.
I mean, I kind of have, but not like,
I was a cannoneer.
hard. You were a cannoner?
Cannoneer? Sorry, I don't know how
Can-
to say it.
No, but like, that's, I think
19.
that's
Yeah.
vital.
Intelligence? Wait, why don't I have...
Intelligence check will just be at the top, just a plus, like what a plus or minus or whatever it is.
Oh,
At the top, with the 6 stats at the top.
well...
12. I'll give you advantage, by
17.
the way, Ed Boon, because you were a gunner, so.
Well... I don't know where we're gonna put that shit.
What did you roll, Callius? I totally missed that.
I got a 7.
7? Okay. Tetra, did you roll?
And I got a 9.
9?
9.
Ed Boon and Sai, there is usually a place on a ship that is specifically dedicated to, like in the cargo hold, specifically dedicated to storing black powder. So usually near the bottom of the ship or in the lower deck, there is a smoke powder storage or a gunpowder storage, excuse me.
Okay, I turned to Tetra. We could put that in the lower deck.
Of our ship's gonna be away while they pull up.
Ah, right. Run the plan by me one more time. I was thinking about something else.
How about we keep it on the rowboat for now? How about we leave the rowboat here, keep it, and have it ready for the keg later when we pick it up?
Well, what if the rowboat gets drifted away?
We would
No,
tie
we'll
it up
tie
with the
it
rope.
up. That is brilliant. I love it.
In the
Ooh,
meantime,
my thing or her thing?
Her thing.
Oh.
In the meantime, if you guys would allow me to, I would like to take a short rest, just to make sure I have all uses of my capabilities if we are to go into battle.
You
Yes,
just,
we
we
take
just
the-
woke
That's not a
up.
problem.
Yes, I know, but unfortunately, due to some lack of trust on our part, I might have used some of my abilities very preemptively.
It's the goblin, huh? Don't worry, I can protect you. Go ahead and take your nap.
Thank you, thank you. I was scared of that. You never know what he's gonna do.
I look over to Fan Rex Z.
White knight, white knight.
That's my next character.
Are you guys are taking a short rest on the boat then?
I'm going
Um,
to. Just me, maybe. I don't know if anybody else wanted to.
I would like to
I'm good.
untie the boat, the little rowboat. and leave it
You
here.
guys
So I'm
have
gonna start
it.
doing
It's
that.
on the deck of your ship, and you guys set it up so it could be lowered down into the water. Off what side of? We'll say off of the port side.
Does anyone want to help me lower this rowboat?
I got you. And then I kind of
Thanks,
just step
dude.
out.
I will say you did
With
talk
my-
about meeting up with Calantha in 30 minutes at the smithy. It is starting to
I
get
can-
towards that.
Yeah, I can definitely go do that alone if I have to.
I'll
I
go
want
with
to go
you,
with
Sai.
Sai. I
Yeah.
want to go.
I'll turn to side Linares. Y'all handle that. I'ma handle this.
I'm trusting you, Ed Boon.
The three of
Okay,
you,
Rudder's first project.
the three of you head
Twan.
out.
Don't you mean Twan?
My apologies. I'll get used to it.
It's okay.
The three of you
Erp.
head out towards the smithy, while Ed Boon and Tetra start lowering the ship the boat, into the water. Give me a intelligence, acrobatics, or athletics check for the two of you. Any of the following.
Okay.
I
14.
got a fucking 8. Fanrex, can you come help us?
Ah, damn. I put out my cigarette. All right. This
Where'd you get that from? You have cigarettes the whole time?
I got my way.
And you didn't share with me?
You are getting a
You
bit
gotta ask,
low on your
sweetheart.
you are getting a bit low on your cigarette inventory. You might need to procure some more soon.
Okay. Thank you for that. Appreciate that
Yeah.
note.
But
Look out.
you together, Fanrix, roll acrobatics, intelligence check, or athletics. Any of the following are great.
I'll roll back about because there's nothing intelligent about me. All right, so we got here.
Do that.
Oh, 7. Turn this camera off.
Okay. As you guys are starting to
Can
lower,
I give them some guidance?
absolutely.
Let me help you guys out. You guys need some guidance.
So one of them can add a d4. Who are you choosing to
Who
guide?
got high?
I will think about my whip and give myself bardic. And
Okay.
now I have a new whip. So you can give that to
Oh,
Fanrix.
Tannerson. Oh.
Tanner. Thank
Well, what did you roll though?
I got an 8.
So
then I'm
should I
gonna
give it to
add-
you because he got a 7.
Probably to boost up his. So I'll boost up my own roll, and then you can boost up his own roll. So we can have a higher average since we're doing it together.
Fanrix, you need some guidance, man.
You know, I've been having a hard time. I just feeling ugh.
Don't worry, brother. You fit in here, brother. Roll that d4.
Thank you. Wait, how'd I roll a d4?
It's on like the bottom left. You should be
bottom
able to
left.
roll like a custom dice.
The red thing. Click that, and it turns into a bunch of them.
Oh yeah, okay, I see her. Okay, thank you. Okay, man, that's some real ass guidance, ass. All right, let's click roll.
Yep.
Or acrobatics. Orange roll. Okay, let's roll. Okay. 2.
You added 2, so yours becomes a 9. Tetra, what does yours become?
Rolled a 5, so 13.
13, 14. You guys almost tip the boat into the water and have it land upside down. You do it does come to like a shaky rock, so you get a little bit of water in there, but nothing that you couldn't just scoop out. And it's not like it's sinking right now, but you might need to move a little quickly to go down there and scoop the water out of it before it does start to sink. So,
I run down there.
well, you'd have to climb down.
I climb down there.
So, going down off the side of the ship, starting to scoop. What are you scooping with?
Let's see what I have in my thing.
You got a bucket?
Hey, do we have a bucket up there or a barrel?
What should I roll, Freya?
Give me a perception check. See if you can find one.
I look around.
Can I just take out my shovel and like try to?
16.
Oh yeah. You actually see just on the dock that there is right off the ship. There is actually a bucket right there. So you're able
Let's
to.
even the odds.
You toss the bucket down. Make an attack roll with the bucket to see how close you
No, I
get it
don't
to
wanna attack
Tetra.
her.
No, see how close you
Okay.
get it to Tetra.
Okay.
See how close you get it.
Attack roll. How do I do that? Attack roll. Sorry.
D20, and then add. I think it's 3 for you. Then add 3.
Oh, shit. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
19
Ooh!
plus 3.
Plus 3, 22. Yeah, you chuck it straight into Tetra's arms as she's like looking around in her pack to see where her shovel is. You chuck it straight into her arms, catches it, and yeah, very, very easily you can just start.
And then she looks
Awesome.
up, and I'm like, "You see that?" No, just kidding.
With your red suede shoes, yeah. I think that's
They're
what
so swag.
I think that's where we'll take a break. The boat is down in the water, and we'll come back with the group going to the smithy. Take a break there so everyone can get some water, because I am basically out. And we'll be back in 10 minutes or so. Thank you guys for being here. Much love. We'll catch you when we get back. And we'll see what more phrases Tuan can learn. All right, catch y'all soon.
Urban.
All right, y'all. I'm bringing y'all up for real. All right, welcome back, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Back from break. We left off with Sai and Lunaris and Callius heading over to the smithy, if I remember correctly. Okay, you guys head over from the ship. While they are lowering the boat, you see the boat start to sort of tip a little bit in and then even out, and then tip a little bit in and then even out. And like shake your head a bit and walk over towards the smithy. Heading over to the smithy, the door is open, but you do not see Calantha currently inside.
We just wait for her inside.
She comes out a couple minutes later from sort of a side door, comes in through a side door with like a form for like basically like a form of metal that she would probably like make like a sword out of, like, you know, chip down and make a sword out of. Hey, what can I do for you, Sai? I don't know your guys' names. What can I do for all three of you?
Hi, Lunaris. Nice to meet you.
Calantha, nice to meet you. She puts her hand out for you to shake. Who's this?
Callius, nice to meet you.
You as well.
Also, reach my hand.
Shakes your hand. So, you said you needed some work done?
Yeah, we were wondering if you could make us a bell of some sort. Anything where we can signal the town when the raiders come?
Gotta be pretty big then.
Anything that helps in the quickest amount of time. You think that's doable?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good idea. That's about it. You willing to pay for the metal?
How much is it?
I mean, I would charge for a bell that could signal the whole town. Decent amount of metal, probably. I won't charge for the labor if it's going towards the town. For the metal itself, a gold.
A gold?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
See, a couple of days.
Couple of days.
A day or two, yeah. I'll try to get done as fast as I can.
Sure thing. Well, we'll check back in a couple days.
Do you hand over the gold now?
Yeah, I'll pay with my own money.
Don't
Okay.
worry, Sai. I got this. Hand
Oh.
on Sai's chest. Pulls out her little coin purse. Flips out the gold. Hands it over.
Thank you kindly, ma'am. He pockets it. All right, I'll get to work right now. And she cracks some knuckles and heads into the back. You do know that her where she typically works in terms of the bellows and stuff is actually outside of the shop. She heads into the back, grabs some metal, and then heads out towards that's where the side door was. Heads out towards the side door, towards the bellows and the forge and all that stuff. And gets to work.
All right. Thank you for your help, Calantha. We'll check back in a
course.
couple days.
Take care, Sai, Lunaris, Callius. Catch y'all later.
You
You
have a
just-
good day, Calantha, ma'am.
Looks at you. Thank you. Did you want a base for this, or what were you propping it up on?
That's a good question. Just whatever will work. Something quick and easy.
If we need to pay for anything extra, don't worry. I got it.
Sai just kind of looks over at Lunaris like,
guys meeting up with the backup at the ship?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing
Sounds
at the
good.
ship after having emptied the boat from its water that was getting into it, I
I
guess?
tell Ed Boone and Fanrex, if anyone asks, we did it without a hitch. Went great, but it's fine. Okay.
You ain't got to tell me twice.
All right.
Hey, by the way, Tetra, real quick, Lenars was mentioned that you were wearing a tank top.
No. Wrong person.
Huh?
She wasn't wearing the tank top.
It was the
Oh.
blacksmith.
And boom,
You
head ass.
you were in front of the blacksmith. You were there when we saw the blacksmith in her home clothes.
He was
And then do you
distracted
see
by
that I'm wearing
asking
a
you about
tank
his
top?
shoes.
Clearly.
Fuck.
Take a look for yourself. I am not wearing a tank top, Ed Boone. But if I did, why would it matter?
You got me there. I don't know.
I keep
Another-
getting ya.
Another voice in my head. Who was asking?
Another.
Huh? Sorry about that. I got hacked. Fuck, I gotta change my password. I'm gonna work on my pass. All right, yeah. I'm gonna tell him we did it without a hitch. Right.
Fanrex,
I'm shutting down.
you owe me a cigarette, my friend.
I
Yep.
gotta check how many I have in my pack though. I check my pack. Perception check, right?
Go for it. Investigation.
Okay, I got you. Investigation. Okay, investigation. Where's investigation at? Oh, here it is. Okay, all right. Okay, I take out my pack. And I try to pack it, see how much I have, and I check it. 11.
11's good enough. You have 6 cigs left.
Okay. I look at my pack. I look back up at Tetra. Well, a promise is a promise, sweetheart. But I take out the cigarette slowly. I almost give it to her. And then I pull it away. You gotta say thank you.
I take it. Thank you, Z.
Okay.
Light it.
I look at her smoking. So how is it?
It's really, to be honest, it's really bad.
Oh, so you're saying I'm bad?
No. But we need to get you better tobacco.
You just don't like me and my green people, huh?
Actually, no,
You think we're all the same, don't ya?
I don't. I've read a lot about goblins in my earlier years.
So let me ask
think
you,
it's pretty cool.
as a person, as an adventurer, what do you think about me?
I think that you are one of the people that are going to keep us together.
Wow, you mean that, sweetheart?
Yes, I do think we need to work on some bartering skills, but you did so good yesterday. I'm super proud.
Okay, now let me ask you
And I think
another
when
question.
push comes to shove, okay, shoot.
Oh well, I mean, finish your thought. That was a little rude of me. That was really. I'm making my people look bad. I'm sorry.
When push comes to shove, you cook for us, even though what you cook is, pardon my language, rancid.
It's still good, but rancid good, you know.
Sure. But I do think, and you call us family day one, pretty crazy. However, the sentiment's there. So I think when push comes to shove, you're there for us, and I appreciate that.
You know, I'll always be there, right?
Even when we don't want you there, you are. So true. That's true.
Would you rather have me there, or well, I don't know. There's this who's that one girl who likes the animals?
Oh, you okay? Fanrex,
If there was, if
you need
if,
to be nice to Ren.
Okay.
If you like her, you should go tell her, and you should apologize.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I wanna, but it's just like.
Where is Ren,
Have you
by the
seen
way?
her? Where's Ren? Yeah.
I'm sleeping.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Continue.
She
How
likes
do you
flowers,
think-
and you should tell her that she smells good.
You think that'll mean a lot to her?
Yes.
You think she hates me?
I think she wants you to be nice to her.
Okay. I'm gonna think about that. I gotta work up the encouragement. You know what I mean?
I think that's a great idea.
'Cause,
She
like, I
likes
don't know.
flowers, and tell her that she smells good.
Okay,
And use
okay.
that soap she gave you, and say thank you for that.
This thing I pulled out of my pocket.
That
this thing
thing.
right here.
That thing
I don't
right
know.
there.
Her hands touched it. You think it's still good?
Do you think about? No, Fanrex. Yes, you need to be nice to her. We're already starting off bad again.
Okay, all right, okay.
Change your mindset.
Okay, all right, okay. All right, next question. If it came down to it, who would be the first person you'd kill in this crew? Just asking. If it came down to it.
When can I wake up from my nap?
Soon.
And that's it. That's it. I'll go silent after this, and we'll get back to like nothing ever happened. All right. Trust me,
I
I can
haven't
keep a
really
secret.
killed many people, Z.
Oh, okay. You one of those people, huh? Okay.
I'm not a pacifist, if that's what you're asking. I'm just not that. I could do
Okay.
many things in battle, but killing's not my forte.
Okay. All right. You'll come around to it. Don't worry.
Who would you kill?
Oh well, if it was really up to me, you really want to know?
Really want to know?
The richest person on this boat and in this crew.
Do you? Who is that?
I don't know. I forgot. I don't know who's the richest, but whoever has some good money and good jewelry on them, I'm gonna kill them.
Is anyone listening?
Yeah, you see Ren sort of slowly like come up the stairs to the
Do I hear that?
Can I hear
make a
that
perception
too?
check.
Just asking.
I would say
Big money.
Big perception check with advantage. And Bean.
24.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
You hear the tail end of that.
Advantage. 23.
You also hear that.
Fanrix, what you
Curious
gonna kill?
topic.
You gonna kill us?
I never said that.
You said the richest person here. Look at my shoes. You gonna kill me?
how much gold do you have? Just asking.
All of their gold is in my wallet right now, Fanrex.
Oh,
Okay, yes, this is true. I gave Tetra my gold to hold.
I didn't hear
Don't
it
hit
was
the
to
player.
hold.
How
Huh?
much gold you give her?
How much she want?
You
Wait,
heard
go
me.
kill- Wait, who? You said you was gonna kill me?
I said I'd kill the richest person on here.
Like on your own crew? What's going on?
Why?
Come on, fellow Gator, get your head in the game, man. I
thought
put
we
my
were-
hand around his head.
I thought we were
It was a
family,
question. It was a
Z.
question. It said if worst came to worst, was clearly we're all still alive. Worst hasn't came to worst yet. You
I'm
know.
quite surprised you didn't just say my name.
No. I would never say anything mean to you.
Got her.
What about
Do you think
Are we-
she
are
smells
we-
good?
You know what? He sniffs the air, gets a little closer to her. I don't usually say this, but I guess you're all right. I didn't throw up, so I guess I'm okay.
I still feel insulted. But I guess it's better than you saying I stink all the time. I'm not too sure what led to this sudden change of emotions.
It's a
And
step in the
she-
right direction.
Is it now?
Mm-hmm.
So about those missing people.
I think we should go right away
True.
when the rest of the crew comes back.
Yes, I hope they hurry quickly. I don't want to be sniffed again.
I don't want to be killed either.
You guys can see that they are
Yeah.
heading back. They're coming through the main plaza right now.
Lunaris is rolling up like she's like the man.
Have a good time.
Marching up. Oh,
Uh,
I'll tell you about it later.
Oh, I'm kind of
yeah,
curious.
I
Why are you all red, Lunaris?
The lady never kisses and tells.
You smooched
she kissed nobody.
Oh.
Lunaris, I hope you know she's married.
And how
I
do you
must
know
have
that
missed
information?
something. Seemed like a normal exchange.
She told me. And we seen her wife. We met her, actually.
Lunaris looks like a kicked puppy.
Kicking the dirt.
Yeah, she's kicking rocks up.
Sorry to break the news to you. Anyways, we talked to Calantha. She will make us a bell. It'll be ready in a couple days. So hopefully we don't come across any raiders by then. In the meantime, we should definitely go ahead and focus on those missing people. And
Shall we
get that.
all?
Yes.
I just would like to mention now that we're all here, I would say please don't share your account status with Fanrex. You might find yourself at the end of his dagger.
We've seen
What
him
does
try
that
to-
supposed to
try
mean?
to- We've seen him with those daggers before, and I don't think we have anything to worry about, Ren.
Okay, I hope so. It's acting very different today.
Okay, so let's go down the right path, not the wrong path.
Wouldn't you know all about going down the wrong path?
I've been there a couple times, sweetheart, alright? It's not nice.
Why do you stay there?
What are you talking about? I crossed over to the good path. I'm not on the wrong path, I'm on the good path.
I hope you can prove that.
I gave you a compliment. You didn't take it. And now I'm on the right path still.
Say got me.
So I'm hearing that Fanrix gave you a compliment, Ren?
He said I didn't make him vomit after sniffing me.
That's really good for Fanrix.
I don't think we should lower the bar just because he never lives up to it.
Okay, Fanrix, say got me.
Damn, got me.
Oh man.
Got me there. Got me.
Anyway, how about we sail to the southern part of the area where I scoped out the dock prior and then continue on with our investigation. It seems like you guys addressed the rowboat.
Oh, easily, yes, without a hitch. It was simple, really.
I
Make
trust
an
and
insight
believe
check.
you.
Make a deception check.
Yeah, can we take a look at the rowboat and like see any signs of
Hey, I got them on the
Malpractice.
deception. Let me get them on the deception. I got this, Tetra.
No, you don't, because my deception's a +7, my friend. And I got a 24.
24.
Let's
oh,
see.
shit.
Insight. Anyone who wants can make a insight against.
get me in there? 19.
Not
Oh,
high
wait, do you
enough.
have guidance?
You wouldn't. I would say you wouldn't know
She
that
ain't
you're
need
like
it. She didn't need it.
looking
Didn't
into
need
them. Yeah, I guess they didn't need me. That everything went on without a hitch.
Hey, I trust and believe you. I've never doubted your capabilities one bit.
Here, I'm gonna do this.
Why are you lying?
Oh shit. I got a 13.
Wait,
Yeah,
did
we
you-
got that shit straight up.
Wait, does that mean I could detect
I
that he's
might
lying, but I can't?
Might not be telling the whole truth though.
It didn't really do well. I had to pull most of the heavy work, but
Checks out.
That sounds about right. Okay, are we ready to sail?
Yep.
Yeah.
What are you guys
Let's
doing with
get at
the
it, crew.
boat? That are you tying it up and attaching it to another part of the dock?
Yes, but like covered though, like in, I would say
Yeah.
in an area that it's not like.
I would say like when I got the water out, I would have like tied it to where kind of we were talking about. At least not on the boat.
So nothing on the boat, just the boat itself tethered to the dock, correct?
And the oar. And the oar.
And the oars, yeah. Okay, and you guys are trying to sail around to the southern part of the island to the dock, correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
As everyone's prepping to sail off, can I try to get Fanrex's attention with a stealth check?
Make a sleight of hand check. Trying to like tap his shoulder or something?
Yeah, I just don't want anyone else to notice.
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check. What's
Okay,
everyone's
cool.
passive perception?
16.
14.
12.
What'd you roll?
14.
Sai, what'd you roll?
A 10.
You feel this
What
like
y'all doing?
you feel like this tap on your shoulder and instinctively like, oh, like over at Sai as you look back up and see Sai next to you, and everyone like looks back and turns and notices.
Hey, I know I'm good looking, but come on.
Hey, Goblin. I mean, Z. You have a moment? Could we talk privately?
Oh, we can talk, guy. We can talk. Yeah. Everyone else, let me deal with this alone. I wave goodbye, everyone.
So we just go down below.
Yeah, you guys can head to the lower deck.
Yeah, just to the lower
Mars,
deck.
like drop down and put her ear to the floor.
Touch also wants to do that too.
Yeah, I want to try to hear too, but like I want to do it like nonchalantly, so it looks like I'm not trying to eavesdrop, but I totally am. So like everybody's like hand to ear, and I'm just like.
But before we head down, seeing as everyone's like watching us, everyone prepare to sell off. I just need a moment with Fanrex.
Sounds good, Sai.
What deck are you going down to?
Just a couple levels down.
So the
Just
lower
going
deck.
to the
I
bottom.
don't- yeah.
Yeah, it goes.
Yeah.
You got the main deck, then the lower, then the cargo. So if you're going to the lower, yeah, no matter
Yeah.
what, if you go to the lower, they cannot hear you. It's too far down.
Okay. All right. Listen, Goblin. I mean, Fanrex. I know you're pretty adept with pistols. I take out the new pistol that's like lended to me. Yeah, I was wondering if you could give me some pointers on how to use this before our next fight.
I look at the pistol in his hand. Yeah, I could teach you how to use this thing. Yeah, this thing looks pretty good. Where'd you get this thing, anyways?
Just from the gunsmith. I'm only borrowing it.
Oh, can I give you one tip? First tip.
Sure thing.
Never buy a gun, always steal it.
Noted.
Second tip, you gotta make sure you look cool while you're doing it. For example, I take the gun and I go, and I do like a little flip trick. Now that was pretty cool, right?
Sure.
Third tip, always kill your target. All right, always kill him. Never leave him alive.
Right. Any technical things I need to be aware of? It's a single shot.
Okay. Yeah, you might die when you're using this actually. So I think that's on your own. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, so I uncock it or whatever, and I show him how to reload it. And now, listen here, elf boy. It's a very, very slow process. All right, you gotta be very gentle with it. Okay, when you're reloading this thing. All right, treat it like it's one of your old ladies. You ever had an old lady before?
No, I can't say I haven't.
Okay. All right. Well, just treat it gently. Treat it nicely, okay? Treat it out to
Right.
dinner. Maybe show it a nice time, you know what I mean? And then I show him how to reload it. And after that, you're gonna hear this nice, I always call it I call it the click. You know, you ever heard of the click?
No.
Sometimes they call it the snap. I call it it's killing time. You know, you're gonna hear
Right.
it go. You're gonna hear it, and then that's when it's ready to go. You know what I mean? And then finally, the last and final. Actually, no, we got 2 more steps. All right. The second step is when I get one of your lucky fingers. Usually, I use the middle finger because that's what I always give Ren when she's giving me a hard time. You know. but it's also my lucky finger. You know.
Right. I'm following.
And you want to put it on the trigger like this. And then finally, before you squeeze it, you want to say, "See you later, sweetheart." And then that's when you do the thing. I'm not gonna do it right now because obviously you're my friend. I would never kill you, you know. But here you go. Give me back the pistol.
Heard. All right. Well, thank you, Famrex. Really appreciate it. Yeah, maybe I'll give you a little reward in come a few days. Thanks for helping me.
What kind of award? Just asking.
You'll find out.
Okay. All right, let's get back up there before they think we're doing something down here. You know what I mean?
Question for the DM.
Yes.
Can I get advantage the next time we're in combat for one-time use of this pistol?
I'll allow it.
Thank you.
I'll allow
I don't
it.
understand. I don't understand what you gained from that, though.
You gain knowledge.
He just showed. He just
I
showed.
love
He
the
just.
RP, so I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Gained confidence.
Confidence. Yeah, that's exactly what he gained.
I'm new to guns. He gave
Maybe
me what he
please.
showed me what he knew.
Okay. The crew up top. Are you all just trying to listen in?
After I realized they went down like another deck, I stopped trying to eavesdrop. And I started trying to like prep whatever I can because I don't know much. I'm just like a passenger princess on the ship.
Yeah, as Sai and Fanrix are kind of the 2 biggest people for making the ship, specifically the sails, kind of function. It's mostly up to like Callius and Tetra and Ed Boon to work on the sails. But are you guys casting off or waiting for the 2 of them who are still below deck?
Let's just cast off.
Yeah, I'll start preparing the sails.
Who's at the helm?
Lunaris, do you want you or I to do it?
Hold us into this port. Why don't you? You get us out of here.
Sounds good. I'll take us out of it.
Okay.
And how can I help?
You don't.
It
I'm
looks
just joking.
pretty.
Gotcha, I'm good at that. Wait, that sounds too like Ollie. Okay.
You can you can help me figure out where you saw that area. Oh no, we have a map. Never mind. I never said that.
Did you talk with anybody about where the docks exactly are?
Oh, it's at somebody's like property, I think.
That is correct. It is by someone's property, but did you get the specifics on that or not? I don't think so, right? You didn't discuss with someone, right?
No, we just made a plan by ourselves.
Okay.
Are we gonna get shot? Do they have cannons at the dock? We'll find out. We'll find out next time.
But give me a can I get from everybody who is Casso, Lunaris, Ed Boon, and Callius, who are working on the sails right now, can I get a athletics, acrobatics, or intelligence check for the sails? And then for pulling out of the dock, can I get a God, how do I make a steering check on D&D Beyond? Like, that's what I want. I want a steering check on D&D Beyond. What would you think that would be?
Survival
Performance.
or performance?
performance sounds good, yeah.
Performance. Yes.
No,
yes,
no, no,
yes.
no, no, no,
Our
no, no,
bard.
not
Yes, yes,
for the
please.
bard. No, 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 no.
She has to
I can
perform.
dance. I can dance so I can
To be
steer
a
a
god
ship.
is to perform.
She does it very gracefully.
I would say acrobatics or athletics.
Acrobatics works.
Or intelligence. I'll do that kind of as well, because you could either have like brute strength to be able to pull the steering wheel, or if you just have an innate knowledge of ships with intelligence.
It's okay. It's a 19.
That's not okay. That's really good. What did
It's really
so you had
good.
an 8 on the sails? Ed Boone, Callius?
Got a 21.
21.
21.
Woo! I got a B.
10. I got a 10.
A what?
26.
Oh.
A B.
Oh, as a natural 20.
Oh,
Natural
20.
20, but it came out to a 26.
Hell yeah. So you're currently
working
down
that
below
shit.
still. But if I heard that right, I thought you rolled for it, but I was maybe confused. But you guys get the sails in order, and you start sort of making it so that the ship, which you kind of just like straight went in, you kind of have to get it into like moving backwards a bit for a little bit before you can finally start to like turn it and then move the sails in motion to pick up the wind. And so you start moving slowly out of port. The dock. Sai and Fanrix, you guys come back up and start able to be helping with the sails if you so desire it. You guys slowly start to curve around out of this sort of bay that you see on the map, through, up and around, and down towards the southern side of the island. Give me a survival check with advantage because of Ren's help. It's not high DC. You are probably just sticking to the coast. Yes. Tetra, because you are sailing.
Survival check with advantage. Oh, perfect. It's with advantage. I've got a natural 20.
Natural 20.
So 23.
Yeah, you are able to not only keep on the coastline very easily, but know approximately when you're supposed to be hitting this, as you're like, oh yeah, this area looks familiar. It's not a large island. Like, you're only really dealing with a couple miles of island itself. And so you're able to slowly sort of slow down as you near these docks. And you do see it's sort of on the coast at this point, you see it's a bit hillier on this southern side of the island. And you do see like a large estate that is sort of built on and up against these hills, these rolling hills. And you see this dock that sort of has this stairway that creeps up towards that estate. With that really good view on a survival check and just the nature of being a cartographer, this would probably put you at the Xiinvarian Neri estate. The dock itself is about like a single pier, definitely not very large. There's a singular boat that is currently tied up there, but the other side of the dock is still up. And why does my music keep pausing? What is happening? The fourth time today. But you are, if you want to, you're able to go on the other side of the dock and drop anchor and tie yourself to the dock.
Sounds good. I pull in.
Give me acrobatics, intelligence, or athletics. I can't.
20.
Wow. Yeah, with a natural 20, very easily, very deftly, you're able to tell when to drop anchor, and you come to a halt perfectly aligned with the dock itself, not scraping up against it, but being within a foot or two of the dock itself. You're able to cast the rope off, lower the plank down to the dock itself, to the pier itself, and tie the ship up. it's about this time that you'd see up at the top, like sort of in the fields before this estate, you see this youngish, as in like probably early 20s appearance wise, you know, could be anywhere from 20 to 100 in terms of elven years. Woman with sort of her like long hair sort of tied back into like a ponytail, sort of looks off towards you guys and starts walking down the stairs.
Before they turn off, can I do the message? Can I message?
What's the
I
range
just
on
want to tell
message?
them. That's a great question.
What's 120
feet.
Yeah, they're a bit farther out than 120 feet right now. You can do so when they get closer because they are slowly walking down the stairs towards you guys.
No, if they're walking down.
Yeah, they're coming towards you.
Friendly way.
Yeah, she heads down. Anything you like to do as you set up the ship at the pier?
Since I'm not doing anything, I would like to get off the ship and greet the woman walking down.
Okay. Yeah, you see this woman. She has, she's dressed quite nicely, but you can see sort of by her like ankles and by her feet are sort of these like dirt stains or mud stains. Comes up to you. Anyone else at Ren's side while doing this?
I would like to head over there. Yeah.
Okay. Can I help you?
Hello, I'm Ren, and we are a traveling group, and we're actually here to investigate the disappearances. And with that, we were wondering if you would kindly grant us the permission to use your dock for the time being.
I have to ask my parents, but no association with Black Fog then?
Nope, we're actually here to help the missing people and to aid against any future attacks or the next attack for the Black Frog and hopefully stop it.
So why aren't you using the main docks?
This is a bit closer to the disappearances, so part of that, or part of us being here is just to aid us in that part. I keep on saying part. Fudge. That's Ollie, sorry. Okay. Take back like the last 45 seconds of dialogue or whatever the fuck I just said. And we didn't use the pier. Okay. So we didn't use the main pier because this is actually closer to the disappearances. And part of our plan going forth to deal with the Black Fog, we needed to hide our own ship.
Okay. I'm May. Who are you guys?
Ren looks at Tetra.
We're the family. My name's Tetra.
Okay, that was more what I was at. Thank you. Nice to meet you, Tetra. Yeah, I mean, I'll have to go talk with my parents. They're probably not going to be very happy about it, but I mean, it's cool with me. Yeah, I'm happy you guys are here to deal with them. I look forward to the fight. And you see that her hand actually was reaching down towards she had her hand kind of like on her hip, but actually you could see that she was like pulling a dagger out from behind her back because she might have
used more spiders.
Hey, what you doing with that dagger?
If you're looking forward to it, you can assist us.
Oh, I'll be there. Don't worry.
What's your name? May, right?
May. Mathazil.
Pull it out then.
Pleasure to meet you, May.
Are we about to fight, May? Sorry.
No.
Ed Boon didn't come with us, right? I don't think Ed Boon came with us.
We're on the ship still.
Oh
was
shit!
helping fix the
fuck,
ship.
My fault. My fault. Yeah, my fault. Hey, y'all better watch out.
Twan's ready.
No,
I've
but
been praying
she
for a fight with
slides the dagger back into the sheath on her back. Well, it's good to have you guys here. I heard about some rumors in town about some people who came by. Heard the Platinum Fleet was actually back in town, but I guess they left some people, so that must be you guys.
Yep, they personally
rumors are
escorted
true.
us here.
All right, well, I would say my parents are pretty nosy, so maybe take what you need from the ship, or hide what you can't take. Otherwise, they might go
Appreciate-
through it. They'll probably throw a hissy fit, but not gonna do anything. So
Nothing we can't handle.
Appreciate your honesty
yeah,
there.
probably better to just leave now and let me handle it. Honestly,
Sounds good.
Oh.
We'll gather our crew.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
I mean, if you want to deal with them, go for it. They'll probably be here when you come back, but that's
No,
your
I
call.
love your idea.
We should really get to addressing the missing people.
I think ask for forgiveness, after the fact rather than ask for permission.
Than permission.
Yeah, with them.
We'll be sure to get going right away then. I'm not too fond of heated exchange with parents myself.
Neither am I. Good luck, y'all.
When she leaves, I take Renelfest. We need to bring her on the ship as well. I think she'd be a great addition to our crew.
That sounds lovely. Definitely something we need to discuss still, but we should really hurry.
All right.
Are Fanrex and Sai above deck right now?
Mm-hmm.
Can I just
Yeah.
take a look at the both of them? Just like, so what were you two lovebirds talking about down there?
Lovebirds.
She looks at Fanrex.
No, it
Love-
wasn't. It wasn't like that at all.
What are you talking about? I know what you're talking. You tell us, you tell her.
No, yeah, I was just inquiring Fanrex on how to use this pistol, and I take out my new pistol, or borrowed pistol, and showed it on us.
I giving him a lesson. It's all it was. That's all it was.
So I like bonks him on the head. For started like get it together, Fanrex.
Likely story. And she turns around to go find the girls.
Yeah, as you guys are leaving, you just hear May from the back. Just want to take the main road. And she points off towards the like eastern side of the estate. Points you in the right direction. And like walks off, and you see she kind of on her back as she walks off, you see that there are two like holsters for two daggers that she has.
Fuck.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
That's hard as fuck.
Oh, what am I gonna tell Tetra? Okay, so Ren's gonna go to Tetra. I'm like,
It's hard as fuck.
we should definitely discuss this with the crew.
Let's get out of here first, though.
Alright, Ren's gonna slightly jog, but not like full effort, just like effortlessly jogging.
I let her jog away. I let her jog away.
And then Ren, after she gets to the crew, she's gonna be like, so we need to go kind of like right now. Make sure you don't leave anything on the ship that you don't want to be looked at or taken, maybe. And let's get out of here while we can.
Why? Is something wrong?
Well, we may have received permission, but not from the owners of the house directly, so it would be better to deal with them after we get what we need done, rather than take more time out of the schedule.
Are we able to like lock our like sleeping quarters or something somehow? And maybe the captain's quarters.
We could probably put everything in captain quarters and lock it up.
You could also do that.
Yeah.
You could also lock the hatch to down below
Oh,
that leads towards the
goodness.
stairs down below.
Yeah, let's do that.
It like
So
it locks it from people trying to get in. It doesn't lock, like, it's one of those doors that, like, if you can always open it from just, it's not like you can lock people down in there. It's not like a hold, but it's like, if you don't want people coming in, it's like a barrier for defense, if you will. So people who
see.
are down below could always just walk up and open it, but
it's a hatch though, right? Like, could we put like barrels on top of it or around
absolutely,
it
yeah.
to sort of hide it? Okay. Yeah, why don't we just hide the hatch and lock the captain's quarters?
That sounds good to me, but whatever we do, we need to do it quickly.
Sure.
I slightly jogged to meet up with Tetra because I assumed she didn't catch up with me yet.
Well, I motion whoever's on the ship to help me move barrels.
I'll
I'll help you
to-
say. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys
I'm
drag
hanging out
some,
with Lunaris.
you guys
That's
drag
fine.
some barrels over the hatch and are able to lock the captain's quarters up very easily.
Cool. And I guess we just meet up with the Tetra and Ren right after.
Yeah, I don't have much to pack, and I have all my stuff in my jacket.
They're gonna have to kill me if they want to take anything off of me.
Won't be hard, level 3.
Damn, got me.
Mm.
Damn. Trying to get this camera. Damn, got me. Brutal.
Fucked up what she just said to you.
It's
I got
not fucked
cut.
up. It's just honest.
That's what I don't get for doing my homework, man. Fuck.
I heard you have to go to summer school.
No. I'm afraid it's a half day, by the way.
Wow, that's a deep cut.
Deep cut.
Okay,
Oh,
you guys
shit.
go along the road that's sort of the pathway, I suppose, that meets up with the main road. This is the end of the line towards the southern area. And there's only one way. The road itself only goes northward from here. I assume you are walking along it.
Yes.
Yeah, so as me and
yeah.
Lunaris are walking, everybody hears me talking to her, and I'm just like, yeah, Lunaris, I've been praying for a fight. Like, literally waking up every day and praying to get into a fucking fight. Perfect.
Are you praying for this fight, or is Tuan praying for the fight, or both?
I let out a little fart. Lounge. You got me. It's the man downstairs.
Yeah.
We're with you guys now, by the way.
Okay.
We don't walk slow.
Yeah, heading northward.
We were also jogging.
You guys sort of cut through these trees that sort of sort of make this makeshift forest that divides the Unberdesh farm and the Jinvoliniri estate. Heading through this small, albeit forest, on the other side it comes out to more sparse trees, and then it begins to sort of pick up with these rows and rows of peppers and cornfields, as you see in the center of which is this large house, and marking it is a small sign that just says Unbradesh Farm. The road itself goes eastward, westward, and northward. Northward, motioning towards Zathar, Quinton's farm, and Eneman farm, whereas westward towards Amal farm, eastward towards Wormsmirk, Stremal, and the Tenier brothers farms.
Well,
So
we
desire
need
to
to
see the
go.
map.
We
Aim.
we definitely want to head westward toward Amau.
Amau. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
I was given directions heading towards that area. Upon receiving the map, yeah, take western route to Amau Farm. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, we're just to take the western route.
At this
Here we
point,
go.
heading into sort of the afternoon, you guys continue along. You see a couple people who are working and sort of just looking inquisitively towards you, but don't necessarily say anything. These are faces that you have, seen in town, but they're just working at the farm. harvesting what is ever left of the fall time harvest, basically. The vines themselves are sort of moving towards the end of their definitely moving towards the end of the harvest and moving more towards winter by this point. You guys continue westward, the rolling hills, before you finally get to what appears to be a fence dividing the two farms of Amau and Unbradesh. Amau is more specifically a pepper farm, and it doesn't appear to be that large because it's sort of divided. There's the road that sort of leads in, and at the very end you see these trees sort of encircle a small house, and on either side of it you see these just rows and rows of peppers, many of them harvested, but I assume you guys continue onwards, and you see even on the sign on this fence, it does say Amau Farm. Like, when from the direction you guys are walking, it says Amau Farm, and then if you look back, it says Unbradesh Farm, sort of on the other side, denoting which one you're sort of walking into. You guys continue forward?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, can I do like a perception check?
What are you
See if
trying to
there's anything
perceive?
suspicious? Like
Yeah.
anything suspicious in the area.
Yeah, make a perception check.
I got a 22.
22. Yeah, there are a few things that are actually a little suspicious around here. Some of the plants, these pepper like vines, they're basically propped up with these like poles. What do you call those? This like the stakes in the ground that sort of support the vines. Some of those, especially in the middle on your right, so on the northern side of the farm, there is a few areas where some of those poles are knocked over, and some of the vines have been sort of ripped and torn maybe about 30 feet off of the path, off of the road.
Okay.
Besides that, nothing in particular stands out to you.
Okay, so would you say like it looked like there was a struggle there?
Looked like something happened. Definitely looks like in disrepair.
So I'll just share that with the group that like 30 feet or so, there is what you said,
Yeah, and upon pointing it out, you guys can all see it. It's not like super obvious, but once it's pointed out, it becomes pretty clear that there is something that happened here.
Go take
Yeah,
a look, guys.
We could definitely take note of it. I want to see if we can find anybody who's alive around here. Maybe ask
Okay.
questions.
Are you splitting off from the rest of the party, or are you going with them?
Oh, I was just suggesting.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought you were talking to me.
Oh,
That's my bad.
I definitely want to investigate the area, but I think you do bring up a good point. Maybe we should check out this spot and then ask around if it doesn't lead to anything else.
sure. We can investigate.
Okay, heading over to that broken area, you see that one of the most of these poles were just knocked over. Like these vines that these peppers grow on were either pulled or something like that, and these stakes that are in the ground that prop these vines up for easier access were either pulled out of the ground or knocked over. However, one of them has been like not chopped, like roughly chopped in half, snapped basically.
Footprints on the ground?
Make a investigation check.
I'm gonna use luck.
I got a natural 20.
On investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
First one of the night for me. Let's go.
That's an important one. There are a few set of footprints, actually. There is...
I got a 19 as well.
This is decently... 19 is also very good. There are a few signs of footprints, and there does appear to be some sort of struggle. There's a body print as well of a human-sized body that hit the ground at one point. There's small blood splatters on the ground as well. But what disturbs you more is the larger sized footprints of these.
We all seeing this shit?
After Rena and Tetra pointed out, absolutely.
Is it a large footprint? Like
Large
set of footprint?
footprint. Give me a nature check. See what kind of footprint it might be.
Yeah, I'll also roll for that too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bring it out to the whole group so they can
back
do
up,
that.
Ren. I know.
I'll say
I know,
two people
I
can
got
roll
this
for
shit.
it. Two people.
I know everything about footprints.
Because if you roll all
Oh,
7 every
I messed
time, then your chance of a natural 20 is really high.
I messed up. Okay, I messed up, but they got the same roll. I got a 7, and then they both got a 15.
Yeah, I know what this
yeah.
is. This look like. Go ahead, Freya. Let me know.
With a 15, it's some sort of beast.
It looks like a beast.
Could be, I mean, it could be a very large dog or a bear, perhaps. Or maybe a large
Craziest foot
cat.
I've seen.
Probably
Looks like
about
a bear.
8-9 feet size-wise.
It's a big ass foot, Ren. You sure you want to go this way?
You said the footprints in 8 or 9 feet?
No.
Wait.
That would put the creature at 8 or 9
Oh,
feet tall.
oh.
Sorry.
I
Creature
I
would
was
be
like,
at 8
oh
or 9
my
feet.
goodness.
No, you guys are fighting fucking Godzilla today. Let's go level 4, baby.
I'm like, how'd they fit on the island?
No,
Okay.
but it'd probably put the creature at
So-
about. Yeah, sorry, 7 or 8 feet. Excuse me, not 8 or 9. 7 or 8 feet.
Okay. And to answer Ed Boon's question, like, we have to do what we must if it means saving people.
I'll whoop this dog's ass.
Is it a dog?
We don't know.
It's a little hard to
We
tell.
do.
It's like
But
Oh.
the you know how like it's a paw print specifically. So it might not necessarily be, it's hard to tell. It doesn't look like anything that you've necessarily seen before.
I ain't seen this foot before.
we should definitely move with caution if we're gonna keep investigating further.
Are we in the
Yeah.
woods?
No, you guys are in like a field, like a farm basically right now. But there's woodlands that sort of surround you. There are like these hilly, like slightly hilly woodlands that surround you. I shouldn't say woodlands. There is forested areas. Woodlands implies that it's like super dense. It's not super dense, but there are trees around.
So I will suggest again, we can keep investigating further, or we head back and ask around, or see if there's anyone to ask around.
This definitely seems like a lead in my opinion, so I think it's worth following. But I will do what the group feels is necessary.
Okay, Ren.
All right.
I do agree with Sai. I think finding someone alive just around here would be helpful, but yeah, hopefully this is a past tense thing and not ongoing. As I look at like the beast marks.
Let go.
I'm fine to keep going if we want to keep investigating.
What you
Let's
think,
hear it,
Tetra?
family.
I say we keep moving forward.
What you think, Tetra?
I think the sooner we get this done, the more we can prepare for these pirates and then get this over with. So I am voting Team Footprints.
All right, let's go.
That roll.
Okay.
As we're walking, I turn to Fanrex. I do know a lot about feet, though.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Insight check.
Who is leading
I'll show you.
the following of the footprints? Whoever is leading that, give me a survival check.
The largest person, hopefully.
I'll be your tank for this evening.
Thank you.
I also have a survival +5.
Ooh,
Don't fail me
damn.
now.
What the fuck?
Let's
22.
go.
22.
baby!
22.
Not only are you able to follow the footprints, but you see another one of these footprints pop up. Not humanoid, but this bestial creature. It does appear smaller, though, than the first one. Maybe about 4 or 5 feet tall, if like, or long, or however you want to describe that. There are smaller footprints. It would probably be child-like size comparatively to the larger one. But you see another one. They're sort of pursuing this humanoid footprint in the same direction, it looks like.
I would definitely say this beast has a child.
This isn't looking good for the humans that were caught. Or the halflings. Shoot. This isn't looking good for the people who were caught.
Well, we can keep looking to see if we find any bodies wherever this trail leads.
And you see
Sounds good to me.
that there is also sort of continuing onwards as you're following these footprints, because, you know, it's just caked into the dirt. There hasn't been any rain here recently to wash it away. There's another set of footprints that just goes a tiny bit and then stops. That overlaps with this trail and then just stops.
Do you think was it the smaller footprints, right?
Not the smaller beast footprints, but another opposite set of humanoid footprints.
I wonder if whether it was the father or the daughter went to go look for their family member who was running from this beast.
That sounds sad.
But wait, can I do like a, I don't know, investigation or perception check to see if there was like any sign of struggle or maybe blood around?
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. 6.
6. There does not appear to be any blood in this area right here. But you can tell just by the impact of the footprints that they are hauling. They are sprinting by the impact of the footprints. With those survival checks from earlier, with the investigation check from Ren earlier with the natural 20, these people are running. And you can tell that, you know, both of these humanoid footprints are shoe prints in the ground. Heading towards the house.
Which house?
The house?
At the sorry, I believe I mentioned it, but the road sort of continues onward towards the end, and at the end of the farm, it is sort of in this circle of some trees is a house at the far end. And on either side, the road sort of goes straight forward towards a house. And on either side of the road is farm, rows of these peppers.
Should we
I
continue on?
say we
Let's
should
go.
check out the house.
Heading over to the house. Let's see, what am I on? I can actually give you a visual if you so desire it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
Visual.
Just in case. Just in case.
I don't like the way that sounds.
Mm.
It should be started now. But to get a visual,
Oh.
you see this house, and there are very quickly you realize that something is off. There's, you know, felled wood for firewood, and there's these like, you know, a small amount of like berry bushes on the north, on the, I guess that would actually be the southeastern side, because this is from The north is actually on the left on this, but and right in the middle, if you see that like pen, there are very quickly you can see it immediately that this was a pen for goats. These goats have been absolutely devoured. There is the scene is fairly brutal. Why is there a black image over Chanel right now? My bad. Whoops, sorry.
Bad.
I didn't realize that had been going on this entire time whenever I pulled the map. Oops.
Not
What would you guys like to do?
We need to go check on these people.
We need to do a perception
Yeah.
check. I feel like
See
for
if
the
there's
area.
anyone in the house.
Oh wait, that's Ollie, not Ren, talking about perception checks. But Ren's gonna say we should definitely check around the area and then inside the house.
I
For what?
want to quietly investigate the house.
Okay.
Can I roll a
are you going up to the
perception
front
check
door
for
then?
Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah.
Give me that investigation, and you're perceiving, just trying to see if there's anything around you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, these goats' bodies have been fairly picked clean. There's, a kind of ludicrous amount of viscera that is unfortunately out there. 18 on perception. There is not anything that you can see in the trees right now.
Okay. After that, then I want to follow closely behind Sai.
Okay. You did an investigation check at the door.
Yeah, I'll do that.
The door is not locked.
I open the door.
Yeah, it just pushes open. It wasn't even like latched fully closed. You push open the door. Nothing inside. It's a fairly, sizable home. If quaint, it's more like there is light coming in from the roof. There's no one that appears to be in. It is 3 bedrooms, or 2 bedrooms and a living room and a kitchen. And it appears like there was, there's food that is out that is like starting to rot. Like that there was meat that was set out, and like eggs and milk and stuff like that was set out, and peppers that had been chopped and just left there.
Doesn't seem like anybody's been home for a while. I want to say I kind of step back outside,
Mhm.
but now I want to check around like the left side of the house.
Okay. In terms of the map, are we talking about the southern side,
Yeah,
or? Yeah, there
Yeah.
is actually a hatch that leads down to probably a cellar of some kind, and there's a well behind the house as well. Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Ooh, 19.
With a 19, it's not hard to spot some of the things. There is large claw scratch marks on this cellar door. However, the wood does appear to be quite sturdy. The cellar door appears to be closed and latched, but there is a small blood trail that leads down into the cellar door. I think that's where we'll leave tonight, because it is 11:05. And I know some people had to go at 11, so I apologize. And I think we'll end there with a blood trail heading down into the cellar door with claw marks across the entrance.
I ain't going in there.
Yeah, you are.
I thought you wanted to fight.
Huh?
You want?
I thought you wanted to fight.
Yeah, like pirates. Not that. What's that?
Let's get Swan.
We're
Come on,
back.
get
We'll
in
be
there.
ready. We'll be ready. You're right. You're
Thank
right.
you guys so much. That was a blast of a session. I had a great time.
Heck
was-
yeah, that was a good
Thank
one.
you,
Round of
Frey.
applause.
Very good.
Amazing, Frey Frey.
Yeah, and we'll leave it there. I'm glad we could get everyone for this session. Welcome back, Callius. We missed you last week. Chanel now.
True.
Miss you to know.
Great being back.
Did you end up adding those items that I messaged you about, by the way? Or did I add them for you?
I didn't even check, so I'll make sure I add them.
Cool. But yeah, thank you so much for coming out, everyone. Thank you again for the raids. Joseph, Marquee Gaming, I appreciate it. We'll go around, we'll go opposite way. We'll start with Super Casual. Tell them who you are, where they can find you, who you played if you want to.
Good.
I don't know.
Yeah, of course. Thanks again for the session, by the way. I'm Super Casual, also Alexir. I stream every week, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays. We're currently playing Hades and Elden Ring.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, pop in, hang out. We're big chilling over there. And thanks again, Freya, for another banger D&D sesh.
Much love. Thank you for being here. Thanks for playing. That takes us to Flanky Beats.
Yo, what up? I'm Frankie Beats. I stream every Monday through Friday, usually in the afternoon time. I'm usually just chilling there, playing games and stuff. Right now, playing through Las Vegas, Fallout New Vegas, and I usually do variety and also do music streams on Thursday. And
Hell yeah.
on Fridays I party.
He's a great
And
drummer.
everyone follow. Oh, what? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Everyone go follow all these amazing ass people here. They're all a blast to hang out with and play with every single Sunday and every single weekend. So go follow everybody here. And once again, Freya, thanks for the session. It was awesome
course.
today. Really awesome.
Thanks for playing. Cooties, who are you?
Chief Cooties. I don't stream, but I do have fun chatting and playing D&D and chatting. Thank you again, Freya.
Of course, my pleasure. Go follow her anyways, in case she makes a comeback. So we love Cooties, yeah. Speaking of people who stream super often, Kiwi.
Right. My name's Kiwi9802. I stream all the time. What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, go follow these fantastic people. Frey, thank you for the amazing sessions, as always. Yeah. Ciao, bellos.
Rima.
What's up? My name is Aberama. You may have seen me in movies such as The Big Lebowski. I played James Bond from the waist down. I also played Doctor Strange's cape. I try and stream at least once a week. So don't follow me, actually. I say this shit every week, but we're full, all right? So ignore it. I'm with Cooties and Kiwi. I don't stream. Follow Freya, which if you're not following her and you're hearing this, you're insane.
True.
Thanks, Freya, again for putting this on. As always, best part of the week. Thanks, everybody.
I'm glad. Thank you for
playing
being
with me.
here. Happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Cinco de Mayo.
And Ollie.
Cinco de Drinko.
Hi, I'm Ali. Also, Ali P Senpai. I stream stuff and things, and I think I'm gonna play Fallout 4.
Let's go.
If you're into that.
No Booba Slider Fallout 4.
Yeah, like honestly, it's a terrible game. Just starting off, I can't adjust the size of my girl's ass. So
That's what it was. Sorry, ass. My bad.
I'm gonna try to, like, there is no bust or butt like slider, so I'm gonna try to like work my way through it regardless of that, which is gonna be very hard. Definitely big shout outs to all the homies playing and Freya for putting this shit together. Follow Aberama and have a good night.
All right, Chanel now.
Yeah, I'm Chanel, and I missed last week. I felt so parasocial watching and like being a chatter. I was like, ugh. So glad to be back. I stream sometimes at Chanel Vintage, and yeah, thanks everyone for an amazing session.
Hell yeah, go follow all my friends. They're all amazing people. They wouldn't be here if they weren't. I'm Freya. I stream today and Saturday and Tuesday and Thursdays, and I'll probably be playing something after this. I don't know. We'll see if some of the D&D homies still want to. I know some of them gotta go work and stuff, but if anyone wants to play, I'll hit them up, and I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll be back in like 10 minutes or something. I gotta pee. I don't know. Yeah, thanks so much. We're gonna say bye, and I'll be back playing some games in like 10 minutes. But thank you guys for coming out for episode 9. Next time, double digits. We'll catch y'all then. Bye.